to myself thinking I've already started the stream. I just found out I didn't, so I was just talking to myself. So that was a good few minutes there where I've laid out some like amazing facts about life that just did not get recorded because of that lovely pop-up that says, "Are you sure you want to stream?" And I failed to say that I am sure. So due to that, you're gonna be missing some of the lovely inputs that was in the beginning of the first 30 seconds of the stream. But that's okay, because this is just a theory.
Hi. Hi. Unity YT.
Hi Unity YT. Just setting up my stream thingies, turning on the lovely ads for you guys, and then I need to set the video up to show you guys all the new updates with the game. Oh, there's actually a lot more new updates now. Let me see if I can make a video for that. Oh, this might be a private. Wow.
Oh shit!
I think this is a private thing that I'm showing. I need to stop doing that, but you guys would love to see this. This is what Crawley looks like now. I'm gonna take that, I'm gonna take this, and I'm going to do something with those things. I'm not exactly sure what, but we're gonna find out together as we join our forces to find out what I will be doing next. Image 2. And where's the other one? This guy. And I'm gonna save this also, because I like saving things in my free time. I save things, click on things, I save things, I name them different things. That's one of my hobbies. That's what I do as a hobby. Merge mouse. I think this might be the good video for this one. Let me take this. Cool, so I'm gonna take this guy, check it in as a source. This guy I think is already a source. This guy is gonna be a source. This guy is gonna be a source. This guy can be a source. This guy can also be a source. Cool. Look at all our sources, guys. We did it. Top 10 source stream.
Hola como estás?
Hi Jay. How's it going, dudes? 0.2. Is that okay? That's... oh my god, it's too long, I think. How are things with you, Jay? How has life treated you since we last talked? What did that pesky life do?
Hola como esta? Dang, we sound crispy now.
Yeah, I do. I just put the headphones on. I think it's way better for everyone, except me. But I guess that's what we're doing. We're trading sides. Now it's a use stream. Extended JPEGs. I forgot to say that was a MOV file. Let's see what it's gonna do. Extended JPEGs, that MOV. Alright, that's pretty good. So let's close this. Check this out, guys. Check out what the fuck. Always check out how Crawley looks now. That's some good stuff. That being said, I'm gonna open this one. I'm gonna delete this one. And once I open that, I'm going to drag and drop, drag and drop extended JPEGs into here as an added source.
It was impossible to install the legal Maya, so I had to format my entire PC.
That sounds very unfortunate, and it feels like you should not have had to do that. Where's the extended JPEGs? Wow, that's such a good
Nice
video.
face.
Hey Justina!
The music, it's a little bit loud.
The music, it's a little bit loud.
C. Can't hear shit. Music is too loud.
Now, to me, your voices are too loud. I don't know how to fix that. I think I had found a way to fix that I keep forgetting. If I put this thing...
Wait, what? He is Gibbo.
Yeah, that one's Gibbo.
Mecha Gibbo. Sorry, Diego was first.
Can you guys talk? Please. Communicate.
Testing.
Why did the voice change? Ah, fuck this.
I missed the part where that's my problem.
Fantastic. It's not your problem. It's all my problem.
Fuck, Jay.
I'm just gonna let this play.
Fuck my bad.
I thought I had fixed this issue, but I guess I didn't. So there's some stuff that we gotta do today, and that's gonna be we need to double jump with arms, with the point zip, and skating. Okay, easy peasy. Look at what I did, by the way, guys.
As I am part of the stream today, will I get my emote?
Well, you gotta sit next to me, or wait until I'm doing the emote. That's how we get emotes. This is Marla, by the way. I used AI to
What do I
model
need
this.
to do to deserve one?
You have to sit with me.
Fuck you.
Oh wow, okay. Jesus, fuck's sake. Immediately
H is
jumping.
changing the rules.
I'm not.
Justina do not abide by.
We do the things at the end of the stream.
Yay
the
say it,
emotes,
Justina.
And then
Fuck you.
the person I'm doing the emote for has to be here. Do you want me to just make you a thing right now, Justina? Is that what you want? Brain, wake up. Wake up, brain. What are you doing? Just went to sleep. Actually, I just want a fresh scene. Ooh, finally.
Your work is really link. Hope you don't abandon the project.
I never
Dino
abandoned.
dance.
Have you seen my YouTube channel? Never once have I abandoned. Together we will ride into not abandoning things. And I will be... Hello, Saurus86. Good to see you.
It's okay, I can wait. I just want to finally get one.
Okay, that broke my heart. I'm gonna
Let them come.
I'm gonna make your emote right now, Justina. How about that? Because that broke my heart. Let me load up the rig. Let me write down my to-dos, and then we'll do just an
Hey,
emote.
what's the plan for today?
Plan for
Just
today.
a small reminder. I wanted a Jedi aubergine.
Yes, I know. Plan for today is to do double jump, web zip, and skate to zip, ground and side. Ground and vertical is a better way to explain that. This is our... Why is that so small? Is
Of
it
chocolate.
always so small? I guess he was always this small. Man, I don't think he was ever this small. But yeah, that's our guy.
Peen.
We got some updates for his lovely face, which I can show here. Here's what the updates are looking like. This is what his face is gonna look like.
Can I change my emote?
You want to change your emote, as in you want a whole new emote? Wait, actually, let me keep those on. I had a brilliant idea.
There is a free ticket for change our emotes.
What? I didn't know that. That's the first I'm hearing of that. No one has informed me of that. Perfect.
Pain or
Edit,
chocolat?
output FPS. Retime inputs to output FPS 0.1.
All J's fault.
0.1. 0.1. 0.4. Retime to outputs to FPS. I'm so confused. Is this not even a MOV file? It is a MOV file. Okay, this is perfect. I just
Now
need to
I'm a legal
export
guy,
it.
like you guys. There is some work on the model texture since last time.
Yes. There is some updates on the model, and also, is there a way for me to save this in a different frame rate? Why didn't I just change the frame rate of this? I did. So if I just export this out now as a QuickTime MOV, it should extend it to JPEGs 2 .mov. This should work. I want to keep this on with the rest of the animations on top. So if I play this now, it should just be... That's not what we're looking for. Can do it another way, but do I want to actually spend time doing this? I guess I should, so I don't have to keep telling everyone who joins the stream that we added new textures. They can just look at it from here. So delete this, delete image 2, delete that too, yada 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 yada. This is so silly, this is so stupid. But
I'm an illegal alien less than sings greater than. BRB geese.
I'm an alien. I'm a legal alien. Oh,
Greater than.
I'm an alien. Okay, now play with your lovely 24 FPS. That's not enough, and
Less
I messed
than
it
sings.
up. Less than sings. Such a silly thing I'm doing, and you're watching me do it because that's what you wanted to see all along. You don't want to see anything else, but you just want to see this silly thing. That's what you guys love. Do 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 do. You guys are kind of weird. You just want to watch me edit videos. But other than that, alright, you know what? This is good enough. I'm gonna save this as... Nope. I'm gonna save this as... Damn. Cut off. I'm gonna press enter here. And once that's done, I'm gonna close that. I'm gonna find... Damn. I'm gonna put it into this as a source session, and then we're gonna save this.
Has anybody here ever tried to export a rig from Maya to Blender? Is it even possible?
It's not. You can export the joints and the mesh, but you won't get the controllers. In other words, it's not possible. You won't get the constraint information. I don't even think you would get the skinning information. I don't think you get that. That's not a thing. Even if you do, I don't think it would work right without the controllers. Okay. This goes here, this goes here. Alright, Justina, are you here? Justina, are you ready? Justina, have you made place?
Have any idea for the animation of double jump, WebZip?
I'm gonna figure it out as I go, but first, we are required by law to make an emote for Justina. If you guys don't know, on the stream sometimes we make emotes for the followers of the stream. And one of the so-called followers of the stream, who also happens to be my lovely girlfriend, she is gonna get her emote today because she is in the train right now, and that's the only time she actually joins the stream now. If I sound a bit saucy, I am. Being saucy. So these are the emotes we've done so far. You can check that out while I find my drawing glove.
I'll be there in 20 minutes. Can I have a ring walk song?
A ring walk song? What's a ring walk song? A ring walk song? That is a ring walk song. So what Justina wants as an emote is an aubergine that can use the force. So that's gonna be something. That's gonna be an adventure that we will be tackling together today. Figuring out how to make something as small as an aubergine use the ability of force powers. That's great. We don't mind that at all. That's what we wanted to do all along anyway. You know.
The song that the boxer would walk to on the ring.
Wah, 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 wah. It's probably something like that we could do. I don't know. What song would you like, Justina? Alright, let me think this. Let me think this through.
Jedi Aubergine Sith Ekmek.
That's great. But how's it going? I'm definitely combining all of that. Alright, so we have an aubergine. That's the aubergine. It's like hello. And to make it Justina, we give the Justina fringe, and the Justina glasses, and Justina eyelashes. And that's it. So I'm gonna now take this guy and make it use force. Or maybe it's just too much. It's too much. It's too small.
Vea Elma.
It's too small. So maybe we do this face bigger. Maybe give the glasses.
New Turkish word. Question mark.
Request your word and you shall receive it. And maybe something like that. Could do. I had a idea. What if we did this? Juice. Le juice.
Let the Ekmek be my lightsaber.
No, come on, it's enough. It's enough. It's already so complicated to do a Justina aubergine that can use the force. Okay, I think we're gonna start with this. I think we're gonna start with the text that's just gonna read Justina. And
Are you trying to say that is too difficult for you?
Yes. You think I'm not man enough to admit it? I'll admit it. It's freaking hard. It's gonna
Lame.
cut it like this, and then it's gonna cut it like that, and it's gonna come back to a pose like that with a lightsaber in her hands. And then we're gonna zoom back into her. Alright, now to make all of these look super nice. Alright. That's our Justina sign. Gotta do that. We gotta get that out of the way. Gotta have our text. Top 10.
Hey, what if there is aliens?
That's hi Nick. That's great. My plan wasn't to make aliens, man. I just wanted kaijus. I just wanted that idea of like, and then these like giant fucking things attack, and you know, and they're dragons. They're not just wonky weird
aliens in the background
monsters.
of the emote.
They're fucking dragons. And then who beats the dragons? Can we call a giant
What else do we need?
mechanized armor man? No. Instead we have mechanites, who are somewhat gigantic mechanized armor guys. I thought it was a brilliant idea. You just thought it was aliens. It's because it took too long for you to read what I sent, and then I couldn't stop myself when I started telling you about what my idea is like, and then you ended up reading the end of it before reading the whole story. So you must have been reading the story like, oh fucking this dumb fucking alien shit, there we go, oh jeez, oh wow, fucking aliens. Goddamn, Nick ruined it, guys. Hashtag Nick did it.
I read it all.
By the way, if you guys don't know, I don't know if you're here too, Jamal. I saw Jamal came and I was trying to set up the stream. I'll join the live stream if Nick and Jamal wants to join, and I will send some of you lovely guys to check out Nick's new channel. Oh fuck, I wanna watch that. Animanix. So if you follow, oh fuck, what's your name? Animanix. There you go. He's making this into like a bigger thing, and he started streaming. Go and like his stuff,
You need to sing,
like this,
you know,
and they talk about singing, and then comment on it, and then like it, share it, do all the things, show your support to Nick. That being said, I want to watch this.
Wow, stop it.
He's doing a lot of cool stuff, Nick. Okay, I've seen this, and the little only cool thing is the Optimus Prime suit for Reinhardt. The rest of it looks nothing like Transformers. That doesn't look like a Transformer. That's not Bumblebee. Get the fuck out. The car is cool, but it's just an emote. Because that's not what Bastion does. Is that looking like an actual car? No. This lady I know nothing about. This kind of looks like that one Transformer from the movie, but that one didn't have a separate gun like that. So it's just I'm not with this. It doesn't look like Transformers at all, except Optimus Prime. Optimus Prime looks great. Anyway, that's that.
Is Overwatch dead?
I mean, I'm dead. Like, I'm done with Overwatch. Alright, so we got a Justina. And then I'm gonna redraw somewhat the same Justina over and over again, so we get that lovely, hey look at me, I'm 2D, and the lines not being clear is giving it life feeling. So that's what we're going for right now. And while we're doing this, do you know what Justina is doing? She is thinking of colors. She's constantly in her head right now saying, ooh wee, what kind of color should this be? And she's very actively thinking about it, and she's very on point with it. I think I saw someone talk. Hi Jamal, how's it going, dudes?
Hey, how's it going?
Ah, fuck, you're on the other voice channel. I need to switch it, and I just switched it. Can you talk now?
Good, wait, I think.
You sound tired. How are you doing?
Well, the aubergine is an easy one to
Hello?
guess.
I'm
Hey.
doing okay, man. Just hanging in there.
Dude, you sound so fucked. What do you have? Are you sick? Are you dying? Hello? Jamal, are you okay?
Bit of both. One sec, sorry. I have. No, I'm in a workspace. I wanted to just say hi.
You sound defeated, Jamal.
No, he's trying to be quiet. He's trying to be quiet. He's sneaking. Can you hear the do 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 in the background of Jamal every time he talks? Imagine like a Pink Panther thing playing because he's sneaking around his
get
workspace.
My speakers to work.
All right.
Hello?
Hello.
All right, can you hear me?
Yes. By the way, Justina, the aubergine is gonna be purple, but what about this text that I'm writing right now? What color is the text of
Anton
Justina? Is
Chigurh
gonna
joined
be
the call.
what color of is Justina's lightsaber? Anton Chigurh joined the call. Somebody called you Anton Chigurh. I don't know who that is. We don't know who Anton Chigurh is. And
Yep.
I'm probably butchering that name.
It rings 0 bells.
No bells?
Yellow and
No
my
bells.
lightsaber
So
is
you're
pink.
making a thing for Justina?
Lucas said it was fine.
Yes, I'm
It's a
making
character
an
from
emote
No
for
Country for Old
Justina.
Men.
Damn.
No Country for Old
What
Men.
a nice guy. Look at this freaking boyfriend over here.
I've done it for pretty much everyone. We can do one for you
Oh.
too, Jamal. Not today,
Okay.
because I
Oh,
need
yeah.
to go back to doing the Spider-Man animation stuff.
No, it's totally cool.
Also, not Spider-Man, Crawley. Hey, Nick, how's it going, dude?
Crawley.
Hello.
So good. Hey, Nick.
Hello.
I am Jamal.
Okay,
Yeah, I know.
Nick's voice
I
is
know, I
gonna
know.
get lowered like way down.
I'm just
Okay, I'm
messing
sorry.
around.
Do it.
Yeah, I did it. I did it.
Do it.
Yeah, I've joined just to shame you guys for not knowing who is Anton Chigurh is.
All right.
What?
Do it.
He is
Okay.
only the greatest villain of all times.
Is the pressure power guy. He has the power of compressed air.
Yeah, yeah. So you
Yes.
know who he is.
Yeah, because I saw.
Yeah.
Is that Grappler Baki?
I don't know
What?
what that is, but it's the villain from No Country for Old Men.
Yeah.
Oh, right, that guy. Oh,
It's
yeah,
the-
of course. I'm so dumb. Yes, that guy. He's terrifying.
I've rewatched that recently. Recently
Still holds
being
up?
in like, I think last year I watched it. I had a
Mhm.
streak at some point of like watching all the movies that I should have watched a long time ago.
See,
Mhm.
they get me.
Does it still hold
Yes.
up?
Yeah,
Yes.
I liked it.
Oh, yeah, it's really good.
Isaac8421 wants some recognition from you guys because you knew the character and I couldn't remember his name. So please continue to shame me as Isaac8421 appreciates it.
How dare you?
Everything for Zach.
Sorry, what?
What?
I couldn't hear what you said.
Me or Jamal?
You, Nick.
I said everything for Zach. Or what was his name?
Isaac8421. How can you forget
Isaac.
8421?
Yeah, if Zach wants to shame someone, we all should just jump in.
How did your
Heck yeah.
stream go, Nick?
I guess like that.
Fart
I
noises.
saw no Crawley today.
No,
no, I
Yes,
think it was
there is
fine.
Crawley today, Jamie. We're gonna go back to Crawley after I finish doing this emote.
Crawley looks so good. Freaking Crawley.
Yes. Sorry, Nick, what you were saying about the stream?
The spider, like he looks like right now it's on. Oh no, it's my thing is on pause, and he literally looks like spider.
What
Is
literally
that the
looks like
idea?
spider?
The Crawley. I paused
Yeah.
it, and it looks like spider.
Yeah. He is a spider.
Okay.
That's his thing. Didn't you know?
Yeah, it's like yeah. Yes, that's obvious.
There you go.
It's like he's a Spider-Man of some sort.
What do
yeah,
you
some,
mean?
like-
What?
No,
What?
no, he's a man,
Oh,
man,
our guy.
but he also a spider.
Okay, the human spider. My
Well,
bad.
actually,
Yeah, that
he
guy.
is
My bad,
just
my
a
bad.
spider. He's just a spider.
Hey yo.
He's a
So
spider.
he's not a
spider.
man,
No, he's
Just spider.
he.
but who he's done? Like if he's not a man.
Danzilla
But
in
why
the
he
house.
has two
Spider.
arms and two legs?
Because he ate a radioactive man, and it gave him human
Spider-Man, I
traits.
don't know who it is, I only know Crawley.
Oh, I
Spider-Boy.
got it.
That's
I like
origin.
it.
I got bit by a guy.
He didn't get bit by a guy. No, please.
Sorry.
He did not get
sorry.
bit by a guy. He ate a radioactive
Oh.
corpse. You know.
My bad.
That's.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah. You found the loophole.
Yes, I did. In my head, I tried to
a radioactive man.
be Spider-Man, so I tried to radioactivate a spider, and I tried to get it to bit me, and then I died of radiation poisoning,
Arachnid fella.
and then that spider ate me,
cannibal.
and that's how we get Crawley.
I love it. This is the superhero we deserve.
He's a villain.
What's
but
new
sure.
with Crawley?
Yeah.
There's a texture updates, and actually there's a bunch of new stuff I can show you guys. We've added the car grabbing thing into the game, and I think there's a new version to pull from the GitHub. I think I'm just gonna quickly fetch the latest build. After I'm done with this emotes, we're just gonna go back to doing Crawley things. Hashtag Crawley things.
Yeah,
So
they're
if
doing
he's a
an emote
spider,
for
then he does
Justina.
not have a human things to do.
How your day,
Yeah,
Sarge?
his quests are. That's what his quest is gonna be.
Tasmanian devil.
Yeah. I think the most it's gonna say like feed, consume, and stuff like that.
Feet? He's into feet.
Feed.
Wow,
Like
that's weird.
Oh fuck you, Nick. God damn it.
What the fuck, man?
Feed, like he needs to feed. Oh
Yeah,
my
I got
god,
it.
you ruined it.
It's your hero, it's not mine. I don't know why you made him into feet.
You
Oh.
ruined it, Nick. Now we're not doing Crawley anymore. That's just it. Alright guys, thank you for coming to the
Delete
stream.
everything.
Nick just
Damn, I
killed
didn't
the
know
whole
Crawley
project.
fancied feet.
God damn.
Oh.
Now everyone's calling him
Sorry.
like a feet guy. He has
Yeah,
fancy
he-
feet though. I like his feet. I'm not gonna lie.
Justyna. Honestly, he looks like someone who would be into feet.
Crawley does? How would he be into feet?
What? Who said that?
They're
What a dumb
saying now
suggestion.
that it fits his personality. Like Crawley looks like he would be into feet. Maybe he would be into eating them. Oh, I'm making it worse. But he's like, he eats
He looks
people.
all freaky and shit.
Yeah,
Fetish
exactly.
man.
He's a spider, right? That's what spiders do.
They eat feet while they bite, actually. Foot is closer to the ground. Oh my god, what is this? What's happening now? Can you guys like not... Can you guys
Yeah.
give me like good suggestions? There was like one guy who was giving good
His barbecue
suggestions.
is with feet.
He left.
I feel like your emote style has changed since you made mine.
Because of you, guy. He left.
What fetches?
I don't know, Zintor. I was doing stuff like this before as well. I think Danzilla's emote also kind of looks like that. These like more graphic lines and shit. My emote style was put
Is it
into
70
question.
TV or whatever? How many feet does Crawley have?
That's a great question. He has 2 regular feet and then some extra feet, I guess. But would we call that feet? We've just been calling it the spider legs.
I'll come back when you're showing Crawley.
Yeah, that will be, Jamie, in like 20 minutes probably. I'm feeling a bit tension and stress regarding doing the emote
Can he
right now.
produce feet like Regan?
What is this for?
That's fantastic, that noise in my ear. It's so great. Oh my god. Can you produce field-like region? That's... I think he could regrow his legs. His spider legs.
Zinter trans is oddly like P, possibly offensive LMAO.
Jamal, are you okay? Are you talking to us?
Oh yes, no, I was just singing a song. I was humming a song, but I'm good. Just
Hum
doing some
song.
caricatures.
Top 10 hum songs.
Top 10 hummers. Whoops.
Jamal talking to the voices
So what's
again.
this emote for? What are you doing?
I sometimes do emotes in the channel, and Justin has been wanting one for a while. And we picked the time that I'm gonna do Spider-Man. Fuck, Crawley. Crawley.
Fell into your own trap.
His own spider web. His own spider web.
Yeah,
Oh.
I'm just doing it quickly because Justina doesn't always watch the stream.
You are gonna make Spider-Man do what?
I'm gonna.
You recommend Clip Studio then? Greater than.
Yeah, I recommend Clip Studio for sure. It's so good.
It's the truth.
It's really good, honestly. I love it
Same.
for everything. It's the software I use to do 2D stuff. That's what I'm doing all the second time stuff.
Hey Saab.
Hi Danzila, how's it going?
Are you also doing 2D stuff, Jamal?
Yeah. I'm doing some illustration. I just did some illustration for an album cover. I'm hoping they like, and I'm doing a caricature of Blade for my website. So I'm gonna lean into the. I'm leaning into the caricaturing, drawing faces type thing.
Are you live in
Everything's
Canada,
good.
right?
Yes.
How is it going right now there?
Bad.
like-
really
What's
not
going
good.
on? What's going
Well,
on?
just
OMG
work.
Justina
Like, hard to
emote.
find work, hard to get money, that kind of thing. Just life shit.
I'll send a new
It's
clip
very
in
tough.
shortly.
It's taking a toll, but I'm hanging in there.
But what's happening specifically in Canada?
They canceling the tax benefits for VFX, basically.
Oh, okay. So then
And
all
now
the
it's
VFX
not
companies
sustainable
gonna shut
anymore.
down,
Yeah, it's getting like that. So that's why I'm
It's
so
not reversible, right?
I don't even know actually.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Damn G Warriors
And I
voice
think it's
sounds
even
really
more
deep
crazy
and
with all
cool now.
the. Have you heard about the Greece stuff?
No, what happened in Greece? Or I might have heard-
They put the 6 days working week for whole country.
Oh shit, really?
That's crazy.
Yeah.
No way.
Hey, Justina has
Paris-
arrived. Sorry, I'll be
Hey,
right back.
Justina.
Justina has arrived.
Because France does the 4-day one, right?
Some
Justina,
yeah,
Justina,
that's crazy.
Justina.
Like some countries do,
Yeah.
well, not countries, companies do the 4 days working week because they can't sustain it, right? And
Right,
some
exactly.
countries they just like, well, we're not gonna survive, guys. We need you to fucking work.
Yeah, we need workers. 8 days a week,
Yeah.
sorry.
I have
Yeah,
returned.
exactly.
Yeah.
So what
And
happened
this
in
is like
Greece? 6 day work days?
Yeah. So like it's for the countries who can sustain it. That makes sense though. That makes total sense.
Economically.
So, yeah, economically, yeah. That makes total sense.
Crazy.
That's
Freaking-
crazy. 6 day work.
WB.
Yeah, freaking economics. Freaking smart people things.
It was a bit weird in Greece though when I was there.
Mm.
They sometimes would like
Looks
shut the
cool,
store
Saab.
and leave in the middle of the day. Thank you, Diego.
Probably because they don't want to work. Now they're like, yeah, guys, come back. Everybody go back to your store. What the fuck?
Yeah, something like that.
Oh man. It's okay. While the world burns, I'm gonna draw Blade.
That's what you do. Those
You're
are the
a
options you
jaywalker.
have.
Yep.
Everything is fine.
Everything is fine.
So
Like,
how
I'm the-
how is it going with your with your Mecha Knights thing now, Nick? Is there like a story and everything?
I'm actively trying to find a writer right now.
Do you mind checking my little clip
So
in
yeah, I
Discord?
guess we will see how well that will go.
Let me finish this intro, then I'll check it before I go back to Crawley stuff.
Okay.
Sorry, go on, Nick.
No, yeah, it was just like, yeah, I'm just looking for a writer. So at least I will maybe try to write like a story, just like or a script, and then I will try to pitch it in a show or something.
This
So
script
yeah,
is
I
not
don't know.
really necessary to pitch it to studios.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
a
I know.
good
Yeah,
addition,
I'll do the no. It's all gonna happen like simultaneously. I'm trying to find the writer to at least manage the main storyline into some kind of like solid plot, and as a parallel track, I will do the pitch, and as other parallel track, I will do the game. That's the
You're
plan.
also doing the game.
Yeah, like a small arena prototype.
Are you gonna also keep animating episodes for it?
I think right now my main focus will be a game arena, and after that I will do like another episode. Or also I'm researching the mockup stuff right now. I've tried this. How's it called? The Move AI thing, the one that makes video from makes mockup from video,
Mm-hmm.
and it's actually like it works. So I'm like, interesting, but
Careful.
even if it works,
Careful.
what?
We might cancel you, Nick. Don't you know?
Because of AI.
Yeah.
But it's I think this is the bad influence of the word, because right now it's like AI means oh my god.
Yeah.
But it's a tech. It's legal. It's on the market. Everyone is using it, and
They're trying to make it illegal, which I don't think will
yeah,
really
but not
work.
everything. Like you can still process the videos. It was there forever. It's your video being turned into a mockup. It's basically like just a trackings of dots on the screen. It's just called AI because AI processes it. But I actually hate that that AI becomes like a stigma or something.
Yeah,
Because
also,
there is a really good
apparently AI is the wrong way to call that. It's machine learning, it's not AI. And
okay, I'm gonna call everything machine learning. It's machine learning.
Yeah, because apparently, like, there hasn't actually been any improvements in AI still, and
Hello there.
they're saying that high-ends. They're saying that it's gonna get really confusing when they use the machine learning to make better AI. That it's gonna sound like AI.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it does
How are you,
becoming more and more like a stigma for.
Good.
It's like VFX is bad and practical is good, and no one actually knows what the fuck does it mean.
Yeah.
So, but yeah. Anyway, this like a processing videos to mockup. It does work, and this like the little mockup for the fire singing guy. It was made.
Oh wow, Maya crashed.
With the stool. So yeah, I don't know. It feels like there might be some potential, but I don't know yet. There
the
is
kind of life that's harmful us generative
the
AI.
Rocco suit.
The one H is
the
talking about
mockup
is
suit.
machine learning. They both use different
They
processes.
also give some kind of technology of like processing your video, and they also give you like 2-angle, but I haven't tested that. I'm gonna test it over the weekend. So maybe if the mockup stuff will actually be like useful and to actually work, I might do like a quick mockup episode. I have like a few ideas. But yeah, in general, I will just try to do something.
Well,
don't
Nick,
know what.
I would just like to let you know that I do not approve of these things you're doing. Also, I got sponsored by an AI thing. They sent me an email. They want to sponsor one of my videos. So I think I'm gonna make a sponsored video for an AI
Raid Shadow
application.
Legends.
Whoa.
What does it mean? Sorry, what do you want? What do they want you to
LOL.
do?
Sorry, hold on,
Yeah.
guys. I can't. What?
Sorry, hold on, guys. AI is texting me. Hey, Sarp.
Alright. Can you watch it here?
What?
Can you watch it here?
No.
Okay.
I'll have to get that delay, you know.
Alright. Goodbye. Yeah, they have a tool that turns
Sarp,
images
can
into
you
3D.
decrease your DC boy's voice?
Spider-Man. Just turn them things into Spider-Man.
No, I actually used it for something else. I think I'm gonna try
Just
to
a
use
little.
it for ah Justina shot me. Oh, my brain is hurting so much right now.
Nice timing.
It wasn't. How was that nice timing? Also, yeah, so they're doing a, you put an image in and it turns it into like a 3D model. And they just asked if I would be interested in making a video about it. Then I googled it and I saw a bunch of people made a video about it. And I think it's because they reached out to people.
Is it actually working?
Huh?
Is it actually like working?
Yeah. But you know, I mean, how do you expect it to work? It works as well as you would expect it to work. I can show you what it did for me,
How are you, Dago?
which
Let's see.
I think is good
Are you gonna do it
for
on
what I
Discord
needed
or
to
on
do.
YouTube?
I'll show it on YouTube in a second.
Okay.
I'm loading up my. How many frames of force? Oh, we're way beyond our frame limits. Fuck.
Beyond the limit. Reach your burst limit.
That's a cool emote.
Thank you, but it's gonna have to be a lot shorter emote because it has to be done within 60 frames.
Fair.
Justina! She didn't give me
When
the
G
colors
Walls
still.
Amo. Emote.
Maybe we can do it next stream. Because of the time difference, Jamal can actually stay later. And I really like doing these emotes at the end of the stream. Because usually we have more people watching in the beginning. And just like you saw that Jamie left, like I kind of lose people when I do this. Can you sit with me a little bit so we can do the colors together?
Oh. Yes.
God damn.
You said yes.
Okay. Can
She
I
said
stand it?
yes with frustration still counts, I guess. I am gonna put the voice to here so
Yeah.
we can all hear it.
Show
Yes.
the 3D model.
Yes, I'm
Yes.
showing the 3D model now. While Justina sees.
Hello, Arch Enemy number 2.
Okay, just
How are
fuck
you?
off, just go.
Hola,
Just
Justina.
go, write which colors you want.
Uh.
Oh, I don't know how to. Estoy. Yo, estoy. I don't know. How are you, Diego? I'm not even trying today.
The think. Good and new, says Diego, but I muted it.
Yo estoy muy cansada. But I don't know what cansada means.
Oh my god, I'm doing 50 things at the same time right now when my brain
Is it just
hurts.
me or Sarp mic really low?
That was the problem before with the.
Too many things are being requested of me at the same time. I'm gonna mute this one.
Can't take the pain.
Yes, exactly. I'm gonna click this thing. I'm gonna do this. And Nick, are you looking at the thing?
Yeah.
Do you see it?
Yeah. Is this Zach? Can you rotate?
This is what it did from this image that I will show you now. So from this image, it created that, and
Yeah, it's decent.
it's no, I know it's like super wonky and it's not very usable, but this is great to do a 2D turntable. You know,
Yeah. Yeah.
I can make sure the proportions stay the same. I can make sure the distance between the feet stays the same.
What did you use?
I can't
And this
say
is like a
because I
proper
might
mesh.
make a video
Yeah.
to them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think it's fine. It's
It's
Like
a
for
nice
example, for my
prototype
stuff.
proxy.
yeah. For my stuff, it's perfect. I can use that.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
All right, Justin,
Like
are you
background
ready?
characters.
I think I'm ready. I was born ready, baby.
What color are we using for the text?
Diarrhea yellow.
Diarrhea yellow, but your hair is also yellow.
That
Oh.
was obvious.
What?
Why
What
would
did
you
you
ask?
What do you want?
I will stick with yellow.
So both of
I'm
them.
Scottish now.
You're Scottish now. Okay, we make it yellow. Cool. I'm just gonna touch it so you can leave because I know you want to leave. You want the whole text just yellow? All of this yellow?
No, let's make it more. I actually want a 3D text. So can I have a red and blue?
Oh, like a Optimus Prime thing.
Yeah. No, I don't know. Yes?
We did a. I can't do it 3D.
You can do it 3D. You
I
just do the
can't.
lines like next to, like to the left or to the right.
No, I can't do that.
You can do it.
No.
You can do it.
I can't do it. Are you
trying
serious?
to say you
Are
can't
you
do it?
serious? I can't do
Oh,
it.
you don't know what I mean.
Pick color.
Okay, yellow is cool.
For the whole thing or just.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm really hungry. I'm gonna go back to get back to the pig.
Okay. And your lighter is
What's
gonna be
Zinter's
pink.
idea?
Zinter was a transformer, so he was this.
Oh, okay, yeah.
He transformed into a car. Yeah, just yellow. Okay, then the pink lightsaber yellow. Okay, that's all I needed. I thought you wanted like different colors for the text and stuff.
I was literally on it for just say here.
Yeah, you can do.
Okay.
Okay, I'm putting the headphones back on.
Hey, when I make some food. Oh, sorry, you just literally put your headphones on.
Yes.
When I make some food,
Yes.
would you like a little bit?
Yes.
Teeny tiny portion?
Yes.
Okay. Cool.
Bye.
Bye.
Alright, I'm back.
Unmut W Pla.
Okay, what did we want? I can focus on back on everything that we were saying now. What are we doing?
It's bullshit, but 3D models is great. Canada, awful. Greece, awful.
That's
Canada,
the recap.
isn't this thing
Who
in
banned
Canada
me
only
last stream,
affects
by the way?
visual effect companies, because animation companies
can't
was
forgive
never
this.
moving to
Stop.
Canada already. They weren't doing that. It was just visual effects that needs that tax
There you go.
discounting. I think
Ban him.
because that was only
Yeah, it
applicable
was
for
like a
them.
tax haven.
Yeah, the exemptions.
The real
Yeah,
question
but it
is,
shouldn't
who
affect
is
any
going to
other
ban you
industry other
tonight?
than visual effects.
True.
But animation is part of that. I think it goes under the same law. I think. I don't know.
I've never heard of a company opening up a TV show studio in Canada to take care of the tax exemptions. All the Canada kids TV stuff is funded by the Canadian government, from what I know. They put a lot of money into
No. One.
kids TV animation themselves.
Yes.
If
they
it's
do,
created
yes.
by a Canadian creator.
Hmm.
Canadian creator, if he's like born there.
Or citizenship.
What if I come and I become a citizen?
If you become a citizen, yes, but if you just have a residency, no. It has to be a Canadian production for animation, and then
Sounds
Canada.
like racism, guys. Let's race. Race against the machine.
Race, race against the
Race.
machine.
Let's race against the racism.
I love that. Race
Exactly.
against the machine. We're gonna run racism.
There's a
We're gonna defeat racism with racism.
Yes,
a-
racing.
there's a podcast where like
Get your fastest
Wha-
racists.
they ask this guy, which one do you think is the best race? And he says, disabled race. And then he starts talking about like how hilarious it is, and everyone is in fucking horror listening to this guy. Even like because the question itself is like a horrible question, you know, like it doesn't really have a good answer, and then he ends up making it even worse.
He found one, yeah. You know, it's like when you're being too much woke. you
I'm
get
back.
into this situation.
You overcorrect.
Hey Jamie, sorry I didn't finish it yet, but I'm coloring it. Soon we'll go back to Crawley stuff. How have you been?
Hey, is there a fix to slow cache in Maya?
Don't use cache. That's a fix I found. I hate that timeline cache thing. If I need the cache geometry,
Hey, Marcus.
I just use
How are you?
what's it called? Geocache? GPU cache?
Or don't use
Alembic.
Maya? But
I
then
use
it's slow,
Alembic.
right?
No,
What is
it's not.
cache?
Your timeline shouldn't need the cache. Your Maya is probably slow because it's constantly trying to cache. And as you're animating,
say
you're
that on this
constantly
house,
changing
Justina.
it.
I'll wait. I want some cache.
It's not. Do you use the caching in Maya, Nick? I think it's only good for someone who does simulations and stuff like that.
If your rigs like are really slow, then you can use cache. but-
So I turned
But-
off cache and it's laggy him.
When you animate, you're gonna like keep updating the cache anyway. So
Yeah, but
How do you turn off
yeah, that's
money?
interesting one. But I think it's like being updated only at that moment where you like changed, right? And if you want to like preview, blah blah.
yeah, but
It's weird,
if
yeah.
if it's 90 frames and you only did changed the second frame, which impacted
But it's not
from
gonna
1
recache
to
the whole
10.
thing, it's gonna
Yeah,
recache just
I
that
know,
frame.
it's gonna recache only frame 1 to 10 and doesn't need to recache frame like 20 to
Yeah.
90, but it's still gonna freeze your PC because now you have to wait for that 10 frame cache.
Yeah.
It just
New
makes no
emote.
sense to me. If your animation is lagging already, Zintor, with just like one rig in the scene,
That was
And-
so dry. And
that
you might be
seems like
becoming
a-
slowly eligible for the timeout.
that seems like a very heavy rig, or maybe you're not referencing your rig in and trying to animate from the rig file instead of referencing it, or something like that.
Something is not right. Let's say.
Yeah.
let's
No,
say- Let's say it out
I meant
loud.
to reference
Something
it.
is wrong. Something is
Sarp
broken.
brain is being fried.
Yes.
And
You're meant to.
What you're
reference
doing.
it.
Your fault.
Hi Spider Games, we're gonna go back to working on Crawley, the Spider Core game, but I'm just finishing up a emote really quick right now. Because we make emotes for our followers sometimes. And this is what is happening right now. And I always underestimate how long this takes.
Oh, stream emotes.
Whoever said Sarp's brain is frying, I would like to congratulate that person because they seem to be able to read when I'm fucking losing it. And sometimes it does happen. And
Thanks.
today seems to
Saab,
be
you
one of
betrayed
those days.
Dago.
Let them come.
It's one of those days.
You don't want to wake up.
What was that?
That was
Beastie
her.
Boys? What? Who was that?
Beastie Boys. Are you kidding me?
I don't
That was
remember
Limp
who-
Bizkit.
Oh, okay.
Beastie Boys.
Beastie
Yeah,
Boys
it
is
was
cool too.
Yeah.
No, they are cool. You just got it wrong. Like you insulted Beastie Boys.
Okay.
So that I now is your favorite modeler.
That AI,
Recently was-
no, that AI is not my favorite model, Diego. It's what it makes is not usable for something that requires a proper topology. Or Nick, are you actually using models like that?
I can use them for background, I think.
Because you just project on,
Sure.
on them anyway, right?
Yeah. Because they
What
can be,
I-
like just running around stuff. But yeah, for main characters, you definitely need to do like a proper modeling. But I think it's a matter of time too. If it's capable of doing this shit, it will be capable of doing like a proper models. Or you can like break it down to small pieces and like make a boot, alter it, la la la, then another boot.
Yeah, that's
thing,
what I
another-
was thinking with this AI modeling thing as well. Like if you split the model into a bunch of tiny pieces,
Yeah.
and or like if you just did the shapes, you know, the basic block shapes of it,
Mhm,
drew it,
mhm.
and then made that into the thing, knowing that you're gonna place it yourself.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's not that far from being useful tech.
Yeah, I saw a guy who did some like ants in it for his like game.
Mm-hmm.
He had like a procedural stepping thing with like the ant
Mhm.
legs, and he
Yeah.
just went into that website and generated a bunch of cartoony robot ants, and then he just like chucked it into Unreal, and it was already walking around. Took like no time.
Yeah.
Fucking scary.
That's our future.
How are you feeling with the game industry? Like,
I don't know. Feels shaky, but also the project's still like going. Some projects getting like greenlit and released. So it's really hard to tell. Like a lot of stuff getting close, but I think it's all the, not all, but a lot of fault is on the pandemic times when people were playing much more than now. And it makes a lot of studios invest into the new projects, new games, and now they use it as an excuse to cancel them because they were able to afford more investment.
This cash is killing
and
me.
now they're like, oh, okay, now we need to back up a little bit, and they're like, okay, this is gonna be canceled. This is bullshit. Like this is not gonna work.
but how is
So
it benefiting
in-
them to cancel something? Isn't that making them lose money?
They're gonna lose more if they not cancel because they
Okay,
already
but
know
then
that
it's
not gonna
if
work.
they're actually gonna lose money if they don't cancel, then that makes sense, no?
Yeah. But also, you promised people that you're not gonna cancel.
Yeah, but if the game
You know,
doesn't,
it's like sometimes you invest into something and then you see how it's turning into shit, but you're like, hey, and everybody's saying like, no, it's gonna be fine, but you know that it's not.
I mean, I can't blame that guy in that situation to not cancel a game that he knows is gonna fail. Can you imagine like putting like $1 million into something and knowing that it's not gonna go to shit, and
It
you're like, oh yeah,
wasn't
let
like
me
this at the
waste
beginning.
$3 more million.
Yeah. But the thing is that it wasn't like this when they started. So it's like, oh yeah, we're gonna like, it's gonna be an amazing Spider Core game, you know, and then like midway, you see how it's now a racing simulator with a bunch of chibi guys, and you're like, wait, it's not what I invested in. And you're like, no, it's all gonna come together when we release this, and then we add that, and then with this, and you like calculating the budget, and you see that like how they're not gonna make it. So it's like it's this market is a little bit crazy.
You're
because
hitting too
sometimes
close to home, Nick. I don't
Real.
appreciate that. I don't
What do you mean?
appreciate how close you're hitting because you know I did do chibi guys. You're just talking about my game.
No, it was just an example. No, I'm not trying to pick on you. No, it's
Do you not think my
It's
game
just
is
like
gonna
this,
be
how-
done,
how-
Nick? Be honest.
I'm
Oh,
calm
boy.
down. No. No, what I'm saying it's like the game industry tend to change because you can't be sure 100% that if you don't have like a solid prototype and solid core vision, I don't know how it's all turned out to be. Like how many games like fail because they just not good. And that it's the same problem like with movies, you know, like you have a script, you see the script is amazing.
Damn, he
and
said
you're
Spider
like, okay,
Core
let's go
isn't
film.
solid.
You go film
Ban
and it's,
him.
I don't know, fucking Beauty and the Beast. And you're like, well, we have all the ingredients, we have all the stories, and then it's still oh shit. And we wasted 1 million. And I bet they already knew that they gonna, like, they were watching it, you know, and they're like, well, yeah, 1 million is already there, so we will just go all in. We will try to get as much as we
You
can.
mean
Or
for Beauty and the Beast, the movie?
I'm
He
just an
basically
example.
said
I
your
think the good
game is not
example
gonna be good.
Suicide Squad.
Ah. Well, that
Like-
man, that's another whole thing. Suicide Squad is being made so long ago. When I first started Framestore, a friend of mine went to Rocksteady to work on.
No, I'm talking
Suicide
about the movie.
Ah, okay. The second movie did well.
Yeah, but it was the second movie. The first one, like, flopped.
Now he likes to talk shit. That's
Me?
what he's saying. Yeah, because now people are saying that you said I'm never gonna make my game.
No, I never said that. Who said that I said that? Come to my face.
Isaac 8421 said that.
Face me, Isaac. No, I'm just saying that things tend to change in game industry.
I
On the
come.
way, while you're making it, it might change, or
What?
it might get like you thought that your idea gonna work this way, but then it turned
Come.
out to be working that way, and it takes more time.
I
more
think
money,
I
more...
think that's why it's a little bit better sometimes to do it crowdfunding, because if you do it crowdfunding, your goal is not to become a millionaire and to make the most amount of money and start a franchise that will have 86 games in the future. It's just like doing one game, and it doesn't matter if it sells. It's just the whole thing is like, you gave me this money to make this game, I'm gonna make that game. That's it.
You know, people won't be happy if you're not gonna make that game, or if
Yes,
you're gonna make
exactly.
that game and it's gonna be shitty.
Well,
So that's the downfall of
but
like
you see
small
that you
Kickstarter.
don't have the same kind of a problem in crowdfunding where you've already wasted so much money, now you're wasting more. It wasn't your money to begin with, so if you just
But you
finish
still
the
have a
game,
budget.
yes, you still have a budget, but if you finish the game, this is how I'm thinking about it. You know, that I don't really care about the game making money. I just want to spend my life making the game, and I can't if people don't crowdfund it. You know, and
Yeah.
I just care about the days of my life being spent making the game rather than doing something that I don't want to do. And if it also sells a lot, that's great, but I just care about doing the game.
Yeah, but this is this is the downfall of Kickstarter. People will just go there and say that they do whatever they want, they get money, they don't do it, and they
Yeah,
the
Damn,
money
he
does
is a
not
real
come.
artist.
they don't do it is of course a huge
What's the
problem.
keyframe reference software
I
called?
think-
I forgot.
I think there is a. I think you have to do it. I don't think you can just like not do it. I think there is like extensions you can take, but I think the limit is like 2 years. Now after that whole Star Citizen thing, I think you have to make
Still,
it.
it's a no, it's what I'm trying to say. Like with people like you, there is a lot of people not like you that they gonna just without basically yeah, they will exploit the system. Because like I would also love to go Kickstarter and say like, hey guys, I'm gonna do Mechanites, right?
Ah.
I know that I'm gonna do them.
Keyframe MP.
And everything's gonna be awesome and la 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 la. But then there is like 10 other nicks that they just like, oh yeah, we're gonna say that we're gonna do it, we get money, we're gonna like blah blah blah, and then who cares? And that makes people like the trust is no more, you know.
What you do
Yeah,
inside?
I know, but do you think those people are because that's what happens before, but I don't think people really trust people in Kickstarter like they used to anymore. You know,
Yeah, that's what
it's
I'm
not,
saying. Now it's like a not trustworthy platform. And that's why what happens with the mentality of like this, you know, because the crowdfunded was like, yeah, just trust me, give me money, you know. It has to be some kind of like
I think now it's more like there is a lot of games still being made with Kickstarter funding, and people do have trust, but not for the Kickstarter as a thing. It's just based on who makes it. That's why social media and YouTube and Instagram, all of that stuff is like super important, because people are not gonna trust Kickstarter, they're gonna just trust you, you know. And that part of it still works. There's a lot of game developers still doing it this way. There is a guy who's making like a game developer course. I don't know if you know him, Thomas Brush.
no.
He's a bit of a weird guy, to be honest. Sometimes he comes off as very money grabbing. Like, not money grabbing, but he comes off a bit empathetic, because he keeps trying to teach the game developers how to figure out the budget and how to fund your game and how to actually make the game and how to finish it. And it keeps talking about like marketing and sales tactics and stuff like that. And to most people who follow it, they just want to, like, they like games, they like playing games, they like people making games. They don't like hearing sales pitches when people are talking about making games. But I think he has, like, he talks about this stuff a lot, and I think he says like some great stuff about what you're talking about, basically about how Kickstarter has changed into your name carrying the project, and Kickstarter is just a tool. Because I think in Kickstarter, okay, this guy actually
on those
did it.
lightsaber archers.
This guy actually did it, but there was a guy who said, "I'll make a potato salad," and he like collected like 100,000.
Yeah, and
He did like a giant.
yeah.
All right, we finished Justina's emotes, but she doesn't know it. But it's okay, we know it. In our hearts.
Like, honestly, I think crowdfunding is a great thing. And yeah, if you also a good person and you
So
actually
cool.
have intention to do it instead of like being a fraud.
Yeah.
Since when was Justina an eggplant?
She's an aubergine. She's not an eggplant. I also feel like people are a lot smarter now when they just don't give a random person money. I haven't. It's been a while since I've heard like a Kickstarter guy saying he'll do something and it doesn't do it, kind of thing.
It's been a while since I heard anything about Kickstarter, to be honest.
Oh, I'm still following. It became a huge thing for board games and card games, physical games,
Yeah,
it's
and the
massive
miniatures
for
as
those.
well, right?
Yeah, it's massive for
Yeah,
those.
I think that become, because this is like physical stuff that you want to sponsor, and you know that it's gonna be good because there is like a store that produces them. So yeah, that's like
Do you know
you speak of, like,
Rolling
nature.
Rascals?
I heard something, but
Yeah, Rolling Rascals also got a crowdfunding on Kickstarter. They did the whole project with crowdfunding money, and
Check
it's
Discord.
doing really good now.
Cool.
But then there is some stuff that's really confusing me, and I don't want to open it on the stream because I actually know the guy who's doing it. I'm reading private messages. I think that I shouldn't read on stream. My brain disconnected. What was I doing?
Don't show my PP.
I don't understand what's going on here, Zintor. I think you're doing steps, but you're offsetting the controllers, which doesn't work at all. You can't. The whole conversation we had about like not putting every key on every controller in every frame and like creating overlaps and stuff like that, it doesn't apply if you're doing stepped animation.
Hello,
because
Mr. Saab.
when you're doing stepped animation and you're just your keys are like your tangents are stepped, but your like body controller is moving while the arm isn't moving, but because the body is in arm space it still moves. So then you create a lot of like really bad like
I was
snaps,
just blocking out,
basically.
really.
You should if you're gonna use stepped, if you're gonna block with stepped, just do pause, key everything together every time, and don't do it like split like this. If you're gonna do it split like this, just start working with spline, don't do stepped. Otherwise this will get like really complicated to read. Yeah, it's very jittery right now, it's hard to understand.
You recommend Tween Machine.
I like Tween Machine. It can create some bad habits, but I have it technically. This is my Tween Machine right here. I tween, I machine. Alright, so this is... Okay, this is the perfect fucking setup that I wanted to have from day one. Tween Machine makes it easier, to, especially when you're doing stepped animations. Hi Daizo, how's it going? I am so confused.
Damn, Daizo, I didn't realize you have 50k SUS subscribers on YouTube.
Oh, I didn't know that either.
What?
Oh, what happened?
Melty Scrub just followed.
Thank you, Melty Scrub, for following. I appreciate it. While I appreciate,
Oh, lol.
I find the
Hello.
right thing to click on, which I can't.
Hello.
I am so lost with this thing. I think I just have to make a new one.
Hey.
Names what?
It's so many namespaces from, because that picker has been
Do you
through
get
a lot
access
of
to all your
different,
plugins at work?
No.
Yeah.
I mean, I tend to have the plugins that I already use available at work, but not because I ask for it or anything.
Yeah, but this is a really good picker. We use it too.
At work they don't use none of the VFX companies use this, and it drives me fucking crazy because it's so fucking
But you
good.
can use it still, like you don't have to authorize it, right?
In Framestore you have to pay for it to create a license file, for the Animbot, so I bought it and I tried to set it up in Framestore. It was so difficult, but I did it. But then every month it gets kicked off and you have to redo it again. I had to
I
ask
just remembered I
systems
wanted to
to
ask,
replace
is
the
it
license
possible to
file
export
and all of
animation
that.
from Maya to Blender and vice
So
versa?
it's a bit complicated to do.
Okay.
Guys,
Uh,
I'm gonna head home, but I could jump on later on if you're still there.
Alright, cool dudes. Take care. See you.
Productive, yeah.
Yeah.
See you soon.
See
See
you.
you soon, Starp and Nick. Good work, both of you.
Yeah.
So
Thank
cool.
you.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
All right. See you soon.
By G Moore.
See you.
There is a plugin that's a lot like Animbot that someone found and it's free. But again, at work you can't put, like I can't put files into the system. You're not allowed. So even if you find
Why the
like a pro
audios are
plugin, you can't
1000
use it.
lettuces new.
Yeah, that's bullshit.
Because of and essentially.
Because of what?
Sorry, I'm talking to the chat at the same time, Nick.
Okay.
No and.
Do you have like voice to speech on
Yeah.
on all chats?
Yes. Because I don't want to look up.
One second, I'll be right back.
I just remembered I wanted to ask, is it possible to export animation from Maya to Blender and vice versa?
No, it's animation you can, but then you can't change it. You can turn it into an Alembic file.
Sorry for the spam.
So the geometry mesh will go, but then you can't move it. It will be locked. And if you want to do the rig, I think you asked the rig before, and you can send the joints and the model, but you can't send the controls. So then you have to redo the controls and everything in Blender again.
What's new with Crawley?
This is what's new with him. We have the new texture updates. I didn't put it in the model yet, but these are his new look. And then I just pulled fetch origin. Let me run Unreal and show you in game what it looks like now. We have the actual textured model inside the game now. It's not that old weird looking guy. And we also added some of the car swing stuff. Here you can see. So you can take the car like that and you can ride on the ground.
Crawley's face kinda looks like Red Goblin.
Yeah, I know. It's I like symbiotes a lot, and there's a lot of influence of that in all the designs I make, honestly. Oh, that's great. You put the wall bounce thing in. I don't think I've actually seen this.
Spidey riding cop car.
Oh yeah, the double jump we're gonna do. Is that the same video that I just opened?
Are you expecting the delivery today?
Sorry, what?
Damn.
Are you expecting the
Yes.
delivery today? Oh, okay, because I was like, I'm not opening them.
As a rule, always just open it.
No, I was like, I'm not doing that today. I don't have to.
Cool. Let me run the game. I don't know if it fetched the latest.
Amazing work, Sarp.
Thank you. This is the old build. It doesn't have the picking up the car back thing. Can I get off it? No, I just broke it. Yeah, this doesn't have the latest updates, but I think it has...
Do you plan to add controller support?
Yes, there will be controller support. So it has the legs going up and down thing. We can climb. That's set up. Swing set up, and the bounce jump is set up. The glide isn't set up, and just anyway, there's double jumps and stuff that I have to do. So that's what I'm gonna focus on today. There should already be controller support in it. I don't have the controllers right
Like
next
the
to me,
model.
so I can try it. You like the model, Nick?
Yeah.
Do you know who the
Really
model likes?
menacing spider-looking guy.
Do you know who the model likes, Nick?
Me?
Yes.
Ooh.
I see my jokes are too predictable for you now.
It will be available on Steam, right?
Just, I'm too smart.
I think so, but again, we're very
No,
early
on Android.
No, sorry, chat. I didn't mean to upset anyone.
What?
I'm dumb.
What did you say?
No. It's a continuation of the stupid joke about me being smart. This is great.
The problem
Where
I have
is this car going?
with this thing is I can't. I really need like your voice and the same
No,
voice coming
my
from the
Android
same
would never
source.
hold this.
It's blowing up my brain because you think that I'm just talking to you, and in between your sentences I keep hearing them talk, so it makes it like super difficult sometimes to understand what's going on.
Poor Saab.
Just believe, I listen, I believe. Just believe, I believe, Nick.
Are you talking to me right now?
Yes, I am. No, the
Okay.
chat keeps asking like when the game is gonna release,
LMAO.
what it's gonna be released on and stuff like that, and we're still at the phase where we're trying to make the prototype fun. Although the people who tried it, they really enjoyed the racing stuff and the old builds.
Mm-hmm.
I think.
I mean, yeah, I bet it was pretty cool. That's why I was so
Can't he hear us?
positive about the racing game being. Like,
Sounds
a
like
racing
you
game,
need
you know?
AFAQ.
I still think this is like this is the one of the ideas that have the biggest potential to actually make it into something, but I have no clue.
But what, the Crawley thing?
No, not the Crawley thing. The spider, not the spider, but this like a constructor of a superhero with the chibi guys, because it gives you a freedom of all superheroes without licensing, and the concept of speedrunners being in 3D also. It's
But
like, you know,
that
it
there is a
includes-
reason we tried some stuff with that. There is a reason why all those like party race runners with like superhero stuff is never 3D. Like it's like Mario games are set up in like such a weird way that you're so locked into the road, all of you together. If someone can swing and someone can fly and it's 3D and you can go all the way up into the sky, it's impossible to see where the projectile is coming from.
But you thinking about this as a competition race game. I'm thinking about it as a like
fun
I don't know,
house
like
thing.
a co-op racing game or something like that.
The co-op racing game idea I had with like adding skills and abilities that benefits the characters together and they can't go fast without sticking together was an idea.
And community can build maps for you, and they will create their own characters to go faster through. So it's like it's a really good idea. I don't know. It's just it has so much potential into like replayability, iteration, playing with the community. So yeah, do you know the Trackmania franchise?
No.
It's like a racing game when they allow you to create tracks, and it's like yeah, it's just like this. It's so simple, but yeah, when you have like that option and you you have two great things. One it's the superheroes, and the other one it's the track. So imagine like I'm building a track, and then we run it together, or someone building a track and we run it together, and
Well, we
try
added
and
the ability to build a track within the game, like with the spider
yeah.
webs connecting and creating like paths and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
yeah, and then you create like a different obstacles. Like one, for example, cuts the spider ropes. So this is the like basically there is like a different mechanic against different abilities. So like anti-flying things, anti-crawling things, anti-running things, and you always need to like utilize your superhero, or like try to use as much as you can to get over the obstacle. So you will have like a Spider-Man flying and a Flash running, but Flash suddenly has to also like jump over the obstacles or like dash under something.
Well,
And Spider-Man 2, he has to like
there is a
so-
little
and
bit
you're
of
running
problems
against-
there because I think you're approaching it in a like a gamer kind of way, which all of that works very well in that sense. But the second you're talking about superheroes and Flash and Spider-Man and stuff like that, then there's some stuff that comes from the community, and I know that everyone's gonna hate the fucking game if anyone has any chance of beating Flash. Even Spider-Man fans, there's just you're just making Flash, you're just making such a shitty Flash, like such a powered down shit Flash,
It's
which
not
is
Flash.
yeah,
It's not
I
Flash.
know it's not Flash, but it's meant to be. You know, it's and but when people played like Marvel's Avengers, they fucking hated that Iron Man has to fly at the same speed as Hulk's jump or Captain America's run. It really needs to be in a way that it's completely like I like the idea of what you said that
I see what you mean.
like the owner of the game, the one who makes the game doesn't make a race, but I give you the sandbox, and if you want to race with like Hulk versus Flash, you do that, you make your own maps, that's cool. And then somebody could make a map with like, oh, this is just a Spider-Man map, no other character can be selected in this kind of thing, and then a lot of fun things could happen. Fortnite does that a lot, you know. But in Fortnite, it's the same thing. All the characters are like dumbed down into the exact same thing with a different skin.
But yeah, that's basically the execution. That's not the issue. So they can have Flash and Magneto and fucking Venom in the same field.
Yeah.
And because it's just fun, no one cares.
It's just fun. I mean, yeah, it's just in the private stuff they don't care. But then, like Insomniac Spider-Man 2 adds stuff, and everyone fucking, oh, fucking hate it, bullshit, fucking dumb. Like all this
I
fucking
think it's not
backlash.
true. I think even though okay, people like scream about they hate stuff, they still fucking love.
Yeah,
that
they
Spider-Man.
still play it, yeah.
So it doesn't matter. It's like 5 people screaming. It's not like everybody is against the Spider.
Well, it's not okay. Of course, Spider-Man 2 is not a great example of that, but I think Marvel's Avengers is a good example of that. Well,
But maybe
it's also
Marvel's
a boring
Avengers-
game. That's why that one failed.
That's the point. Yeah. It's not about the Marvel's Avengers. It's about the game itself.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's not about you making a superhero game. It's about you making a good game or bad game.
I mean,
So
what
if
we're
you
trying
make
to
it-
do, the idea with that racing game at the end of it was to make one character that can switch into any character, and then you had
Yeah.
to decide when it is the best time to be which character. So it wouldn't be Flash racing Spider-Man, it would be a guy who can be Flash, Batman, and Spider-Man, but then you have to decide maybe you start with Flash, you spend all your Flash in the beginning of the game. Great, you started like a huge start, but then you didn't know there's a point in the map that's like really flat that you can't swing, kind of thing. And then the guy who waited to use the Flash now beats you. And
But yeah, you see, like this is like you trying to limit the like yeah, you're trying to basically to restrict the ability.
no, I'm not. I'm still allowing you to use it however way you want, and it will be create like a Mario Kart situation where people will find loopholes and weird fucking tricks that you could actually use. Like you can open Flash and like immediately close it and go Batman, and then Batman glides super fast, and like you know you can find your own things and have fun with it. But I think what we're doing now is adding these types of things into Crawley, and the the race part of it is just gonna be time-based race for now. Although we put co-op in, but I don't know how we could make it work. We could just like make it available. If you want a co-op race with your friends, you can, and if it doesn't
No,
work properly, it doesn't matter. It's just fun thing.
what I was thinking about, it's the thing when you you create your own character in the lobby, and you put like a Lego thing. So you put like it's should be kind of simple. It's not like your character everything at the same time. You just assemble like a two maybe main abilities, or I don't know, like, but not a lot. So you don't overcomplicate the setup. And then it's just an intense race of the abilities that you choose to utilize this race to the maximum. But it will be full of obstacles for every ability to be challenged. Like, for example, you pick the main, how do you call them? It's not like a topics, but
How much did you play the Speed Racers thing?
not much.
When you play the Speed Racers thing online with like people who's really good at it, then you see how much people changed shit. You know,
But
they start
this is a
using the
different thing. It's a
abilities
competitive.
in a
No,
way.
no.
Yeah, I know, but it's very fun to see that the players are using abilities in quotations wrong ways to benefit more from it in ways that the developers definitely didn't think about. And
But
it's
it's
super
like when
fun.
you give this much freedom, then it will happen. But I'm talking more about like how to utilize the super like your constructor thing, where you can make your own like Flash Spider-Man, you know, or like whatever, and then you just bring like different basically your abilities. It's like a type of ability, you know, like it's a, if it's a speed or a fly, or I don't know what else there is, dash, I don't know,
There is
something
a,
like that.
a huge thing, like there's a shit ton of stuff that just comes with swinging, and then there's gliding, and we want to add like flapping to
Gliding,
gliding.
swinging. So like imagine you breaking it down to like types of abilities, and that type of ability will have like a counter of like level counter basically. So if you gliding, some obstacle will be counter gliding, and then you need to like stop gliding, start gliding. So you
See,
like, use that
I think the obstacles, like that's a gliding obstacle, that's a not gliding obstacle, is like too limiting, like the what you were saying before. I just want to make one character super fluid, has access to all the abilities, but like it transition between them is like really fluid, and the like it already happened in the demo. In the demo there's a part where there are no buildings, so you can just try to glide through that, or you can get a skate and try to go really fast on the ground, or you can make sure when you get to the part where there are no buildings, you're already super high, and then you can start with like gliding down really fast, and that will like ricochet you up, and at the top you switch back into swinging, and then if there's a skate there you can grab that. Like I like everything to be available for everything at the same time, and then there will be obsessive people who will figure out what is actually the absolute best thing for to do something in the map. But then you add in the thing
So
that
it's
you
like a
say,
mirror's edge.
yes, it's like a Mirror's Edge, exactly. But Mirror's Edge is also very limited. It's like Insomniac Spider-Man basically, but that game
But
has
Insomniac Spider-Man won't work without all the aspects apart from traversal. If it's
yes,
Insomniac
look,
game but just traversal, then it's not
no,
game.
I know, Nick. It's the one of the reasons, like the Insomniac they have races in that game, and they have like chases, which is fun. The chases is not great because it's very clearly set up in a way that the enemy is always 30% away from you. If you go faster, it's still 30% away from you. If you slow down, it's still 30% away from you, because it has a story concern. And then there is the timed races, and then the timed races you can do some cool stuff. But in the second game, because they added that stupid glider thing, it also limits your ability to creatively do anything, because the gliding is just so clearly way better than anything else, and it gives you like a track and a path that is pointless to use anything. But in the first game, there was a drone chasing thing, which was kind of difficult, and that in that one you could try to do a lot better than what the actual 3-star thing is. But again, the problem in those games is that, like you said, that game is not completely built just to traverse, so the traversal options are actually quite limited. So that's why I wanted to have like a character that can glide and then like turn into a Hulk and then jump super high and then run super fast. And it's up to you what you think is best in this situation. Like if there is a hole in the building, you can try to web zip through the hole, or you can jump from as a Hulk and try to match it, or you can maybe you started high and then you did the gliding perfectly. And I kind of wanted something like that, and it kind of works, but it's still hard to balance. But at the same time, we don't
But
have to
also, how
balance
many
it that
abilities do
much.
you think? How many
We have a
abilities you would have?
GDD. We have a GDD, and we,
No. I mean, how do you physically switch the abilities during the
yeah,
run?
we have everything all written in the GDD, all the button combinations
No,
and stuff like that.
just like is it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
No,
or how do you switch? Or it's gonna be like stop and circle
no,
and
no,
then
no, no,
like
no, no.
keep.
No, it's all. So we have a grab thing. So you can webs when you look into the obstacle objects in the environment, the zoom, the sorry, thank you. Oh, what is this? It's yummy. Thank you so much. So we have a thing, that the Insomniac Spider-Man game has as well. If you're looking at the edge of a building, and then there will be like indicator saying that you can web zip to that location. We have grabbable objects, and these grabbable objects can also be unlocking different traversal options. So instead of looking at the corner of an object, you can look at like a sewer grate, and you will know that's gonna give you the skate, and that unlocks the skate abilities, and you can just throw away that thing you have, and then you go back to regular grab, regular swinging mechanics. Right
How
now,
do you switch between like a Hulk jump and
that's the
glide
bulky.
and
That's the
swing?
bulky mode. So the swing and glide already works in the game. Glide just has its own button. You hold down the glide button and you glide, and all the swinging stuff is set up exactly the way the Insomniac did. So only thing that's on top of the stuff that Insomniac already did is we have the spider arms, and we have the skate stuff, and then we have different versions of car swings, and then we have the venom mode. The venom mode is gonna be tied into how many characters you consume. This is gonna be like a super move that you activate, so you're not gonna be able to do that one always. Swinging and glide, like in the Insomniac, is always available, and then there are things that you can only do if you have the correct item in your hand. Like if there is a car available in for example in Insomniac game, if there is like a water thing available, you can do a cool water thing jump thing, and it's just a quick time video plays. It makes you faster done. In ours, you're gonna be able to grab the car, and then you're gonna be able to swing with the car. Then you can land with the car and do all the stuff. While you're holding the car, you're locked out of the other methods, but you can just jump off it and immediately switch back to what you were doing. So from the car you can just jump off and glide. From the car you can just jump off and swing. You can from the car you can jump to a skate, and then we're gonna add weapons that are like really giant weapons that you can skate on, and that's gonna also like you can shoot the weapon while you're skating, so it's gonna make you go faster and stuff like that. It's I mean, we have to see it. Right now, so far what we added is smooth, except the web lines. You remember I showed you the web lines?
Yeah.
That's not smooth. That's not blending in at all, because it's never useful to have that. It's kind of become like a development tool where if you set up things with the web lines first, then it's fun to use the web lines, but if you're trying to actively go somewhere, to make the web lines just doesn't work. So we took it out, and the spider arm stuff we added part of the main swinging set. So you always have the spider arms out. So now there isn't a spider arm swing mode. The regular swing is just a spider arm swing mode, but we added. If we have a speed button. If you're holding the speed button, like in Insomniac's game, if you hit a wall, you wall run. But if you hold the space button, then it locks you in. Then you can do the spider leg bounces. So we managed to put the glide, spider leg swinging stuff, and swinging into one package that smoothly works. And then on top of it, we have the grab stuff. And if you have something grabbed, then that starts like a different kind of swinging. Thank you, Felix, for your support from Argentina. And sorry guys, I've been missing a lot of the chats because it's very hard to do the Discord and the chat at the same time sometimes. But yeah, that's the
I think
that's the plan.
It still might work with the with the custom tracking if you like with this kind of thing, and it's still possible to do like an obstacle course with like a custom obstacle course. Like you can just like let players build their own maps and try to run through it.
But right now we're not trying to make it a race. We're still trying. You know, this is why it's so hard to explain to people. They keep asking when is it out on Steam and stuff like that. This is out for Android, and our prototype isn't still done. We made a fun traversal, but that's not the game. We're kind of trying to find the game inside the sandbox now. You know?
What do you mean?
Because we're adding combat and stuff, and we want to see what is fun. We're gonna try to set up something in a way that it's fun. Right now, it's set up like a roguelite.
You wanna have a combat?
Yeah. There's gonna be a combat. So that racing game you talked about from it's a different game with the chibi guys. We just added some of the mechanics of that into the Spider Core game. And we have races in this game. I know it sounds very scary, Nick. I can see your eyes widening in fear. But this is the thing I'm trying to explain to people. We're not at a stage where like tomorrow we're gonna release the game. We're gonna try this combat thing. We're gonna try how it feels if we like it. And if we don't like it, we have that racing option available. We're still like prototyping, just trying to find what is fun before just settling down with like just one idea.
Yeah, cool.
What are you thinking for
Let me know when it's gonna be released on Android.
What are you gonna do with the mechanites in the game? You said the battle arena thing.
Yeah, just like the same fight that you've seen in the short. It's gonna be like a playable arena, so you will have a chance to kill the dragon. And I already have like shit tons of animations from the short, so.
Wait, sorry, say again? You're gonna it's gonna be boss fight?
Yeah, it's gonna be the same fight as in the short, but in the game.
Okay. So it's like a one level thing, you load up, you kill the boss.
Yeah, just like a little prototype arena kind of thing as well. So also to see if it will work and if it's possible to pitch it as like a game prototype.
I've done nothing but talk today. I'm very proud of that.
You know what? I'm proud of you too.
Thank you.
I think you deserve a raise.
I wanna know more about what you're feeling with gaming versus VFX. I keep asking about that.
But I'm not the authority. I don't know. And I honestly don't know because it's chaotic. One person can say one thing, another person will say another.
Are you a cinematic animator or gameplay?
I'm gameplay. But I'm gonna do some cinematics soon. We do everything.
I feel like it would be really fun. You know?
Hello.
Do you think it's...
Hello.
Oh, hey Jamal. Do you think it's more fun than VFX to animate at work?
I think everything is has like pros and cons. There is no like everywhere. There is bullshit everywhere, and it's not better or worse. It's like literally bullshit everywhere. So don't try to like quit FX animation for games and think that, oh, that might be better. No, it's still like it's just a bullshit on a different level. So yeah, there is no better place.
There is no better place?
No.
Wow. That's actually quite deep and sad. There is no better place. Hey guys, if you're listening and if you want better things in your life, just know there isn't.
There is no better place. Yeah,
That's so motivating.
you might
Don't
live
try
by
that.
illusion that there is one, but
Yeah.
I'm sorry. And if anyone will ask who said that, you can send them to me, and I won't do anything.
For confirmation.
Top 10 Nick motivations.
Yeah, motivational moment.
No bother doing it.
But
Oh,
when
we have this new meme. Yeah, I don't know. Have you guys seen
which meme?
any interview of the Hayao Miyazaki?
No?
It's so hilarious. His every quote is so fucking depressing. we just time at work. We like fill the little wall with his quotes, and he's like, "Yeah, there is no happiness. It's just I'm going to work and home, and there is like no. There's like let me Google. There is an amazing quotes. Hayao Miyazaki quotes. Hayao Miyazaki. Life is suffering, it's hard, the world is cursed, but still, you find reason to keep living.
Love it. Sound exact.
Yeah, that's just great. Reality is for people that lack imagination.
That's cool.
Pretty good.
That's nice.
Yeah. No, I need the depressing ones.
We're the shitty ones.
I like there was a one that I don't feel happy in my daily life or something like that. It's just, yeah. Yeah, that one. I don't feel happy in my daily life. I'll send it to the chat. If I can. Can I? Can I?
Can you send it to YouTube chat so they can see it too?
I'll try.
Oh, because of the delay, they're gonna think that you randomly said that out of nowhere. And then they're gonna listen to our conversation about like sending it to the chat. I love that.
I mean, I'm dead at the end. That's another quote.
I mean, I'm dead at the end.
This would be a good place to be buried. Okay, I'll stop. It's not fun. I thought it would be more fun because we're having so much fun.
No, I couldn't believe it. I'm still waiting for you to say an actual thing. I didn't think that's the actual thing.
No, that was
like
all
exactly
his quotes. No, I'm not bullshitting you. It's Hayao Miyazaki wisdom right into your ears. And that guy worked his whole life in animation, and then you still have like a decency to believe that there is a better place, where the master himself said there is no better place.
He didn't say that.
Reassuring, there's no other place, why try? Thanks, Hayao Miyazaki.
Yeah. Sorry, guys. Hayao Miyazaki.
Is this the wrong model? I am so confused. No, that's the correct model. My namespaces went to shit somehow, and I can't fix it. And the character scale changed, even though this rig doesn't scale. What the fuck is happening to my life right now? I'm speaking to my animator friends glitch. I was eating pastas in tour.
You're eating pasta?
I was.
That sounds amazing, actually.
I didn't hear of the game Rooftops and Alleys.
Rooftops and alleys.
Apparently it's a game.
All right.
Something about the
Food question, y'all.
Android release again.
Should I make
Rooftops.
rice or chickpeas?
What?
No, I'm figuring out what to eat. Should I make rice or chickpeas?
Shh. I wouldn't mind you making chickpeas.
A random thought. All right, cool. Sorry to cut you off, Nick.
I'll take it. I'll take chickpeas.
Wasn't saying anything important, so it's fine. I don't feel happy in my daily life.
Same.
Hayao Miyazaki.
Nick.
Wait, was that a quote from me? Was that a quote?
Not that
It's just
direct one.
And like in my head I'm imagining things like
So morbid.
in my head like I'm imagining someone comes like, hey Hayao, do you have the files for like tomorrow's meeting? I don't feel happy in my daily life. It's not when like someone asks him to do something.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
just like, hey man, we're going out tonight. Do you wanna come? Why? I die anyway. It's like, okay, cool. Just so you know, we're not inviting you to anywhere anymore.
Yeah, you're off the list, bro.
Okay.
You're a goddamn bummer. Hayao's a bummer. I mean, like, a bummer. Oh, that was really well. No, that was funny.
Hayao bumps.
But yeah, you see what I'm trying to say. There is no happy place. You
But
think that
there is.
man who did the happiest animations made like
He didn't
raised
make the
the
happiest
generation-
animations. I wouldn't say Hayao Miyazaki did the happiest animations in the world.
I think he like raised the whole generation of people with the beliefs in a fairy tale of the world, you know, like the magic.
My introduction to Hayao Miyazaki was like, oh my god, that background must have fucking killed him. You know, that's what I fucking thought about him.
Those backgrounds are insane. So yeah, like maybe that's why he hates life now.
I mean, yeah, when you fight over the like, imagine it's like this like VFX house, but you whole life you in the center of it, you know.
Oh yeah.
It's just it's not fun. I feel him, you know.
I totally.
I don't think anything can be fun for that long.
That makes total sense.
Yeah.
You
Poor guy.
try things and then you die.
Like, how could you not get a morbid sense of humor just because
I don't think it's humor.
I don't think it's humor. It's just part of his interview. Yeah, he's like genuinely feeling that. You know, he's like, yeah, guys,
that's all real.
I'm like 80. I don't feel happy in my daily life. That's just it. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. That's right.
That's yeah. He made me believe in magic.
Did he?
What I mean, if I will like, yeah, let's play this thing. What will you take on the fucking island? How do you call the island that no one lives on?
No,
In
we're
Habitat.
not getting out of this conversation,
Okay.
Nick. No,
that's
we're
what
going
I'm trying to say.
we're going to get there.
No, I'm going deeper. I'm going like I'm dressed. I'm standing on the edge and I'm about to jump. You know? I'm ready. I'm all in.
Um,
So
I just wanted to say, you say that there is no better place, but you're actively trying to get there. I'm
I think
trying to
there
get to the
might
same
be.
place, and actually, it's where Hayao has been his whole life, like you said. And the better place is doing what you want to do without the supervision, just you doing what you want to do. And then Hayao is there saying like, yeah, no, that doesn't also fix it.
Yeah, that's not fun. That's what he's saying. Yeah, I've been there.
But you know, fuck it. You know, we'll that's another lesson to learn for some other version of ourselves.
Yeah. And maybe what's good for Hayao not good for me. Maybe I will feel happy in my daily life.
I just know.
What?
No, I just read the private chat in Discord. Sorry, I can't say it out loud, but I will inform you later. Sorry, Nick, go on. What are we taking to our holiday?
So yeah, how do you call the island that is uninhabitable? Is it uninhabitable?
Deserted island.
Deserted island.
Yeah. So what will you take? Like a one movie, one book. I don't know what's this game. One something else. Let's say one movie, one book. What will that be? If you have to read one thing over and over for eternity.
As a book, it has to be a book. I think.
Book and the movie. Like let's do.
I think I would take the Dragonlance books.
Oh, have you read them?
Yeah, I love
Really?
them. Yeah.
Oh man, I love them too. How come we never talked about this?
I didn't know you read it too. Yeah, I love
It's
Dragonlance.
fucking amazing.
Raistlin is the
it's like
best
my
fucking
first-
magician in the world.
Yeah, they do have everything that's like dragons, knights, magic, cool shit.
It's D&D basically. Yeah.
Yeah, it's basically D&D. And it wasn't in that
It's
series
official.
that like two
It's
twins.
official
one-
D&D though.
Oh, by the way, yes, it is official D&D.
Yeah.
Is it that book when they have like twin brothers? One is a fighter and the other one is mage.
Yeah, Karamon and Raistlin.
Yes, that's the one. Oh
Yeah,
my
but
God.
that's the. I didn't read the second generation. Did you read the second generation as well?
I don't remember. I was like, that was literally my, I don't know, maybe first books as like as I was.
Oh, you're talking about the Soul Forge. Did you read Soul Forge first?
No, I read the Dragons of the Autumn, then Dragons of the Winter, Dragons of something else.
So see, that's the second generation. No, the first one, I think Dragons of the Winter or something is the second generation. That's after Karamon and so Tasselhoff goes back in time, goes forward in time, and then you have the second generation.
No, I don't remember them traveling in time.
No, it's not them. It's only Tasselhoff. In the original story, Tasselhoff disappears, and then when the next generation starts, all the main characters are gone except Karamon is running a tavern, and the classic beginning of the D&D campaign tavern. Karamon is just the background character. There is the barkeeper because his dream was to always make a tavern. So then the story goes completely far away from them. I read the first book and then I didn't continue. Because I just like the original characters way more.
So
I
I
lost
read
you.
the series of Dragon of the Spring Dawning, I think. Or
I didn't read it in English, I just realized.
yeah, but it's like the Spear Chronicle. I don't know if like there is. I don't remember the generations thing. I remember like it's been like one thing. But I read about the twins too. Yeah.
There's the
But
Soul
yeah, it's been
Forge
so
that's
long.
just about there's the original story where they start at the tavern and it starts like we had agreed to meet here 5 years ago. and that's the first book. They meet up saying that it's been 5 years since they last saw each other. And then the story begins. And then there is this fucking priest chick. And then there is the army coming in. And then they leave and Raistlin and Karamon joins them. It ends in hell. The main story arc ends in hell.
I don't remember. It's been so long.
Yeah, it's been so long for me too. Juba gave me his versions of the book. I have it at home still. I didn't. I need to read it again. Do you want to listen to a recap of it?
Okay, the writer texted me.
What?
One of the writer, like one of the actual writers texted me.
Oh, Nick, have you seen this? It looks so cool, man.
What?
This guy is he made at first I just thought it's just a 3D model with like a 8-bit texture on it, but the way his head moves, I think he did something else, because there's a frame skip as if there is no mid angle on the head when the camera is turning around. I don't know if you can see it. It looks amazing.
Send me a link. Maybe Discord.
Oh yeah, I'll open it on Discord, sorry.
Are you?
I'm sharing it
somewhere?
on Discord. I'm sharing it on Discord.
Okay. Jomunin.
Oh, cool. The stream's on the Discord now.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
just showing it on Discord.
That's pretty cool.
At first I thought it's just like a
nice.
regular 3D model that he just puts like an 8-bit texture on it, but you can see, I just saw it there for a second.
Yeah, how it's like
It
it's
snaps.
like a projection. Yeah.
But you see this, only this
Yeah.
part of it switches, which is
Yeah,
normally
yeah.
something that happens because there is no in-between frame drawn. I don't know how
It
he
might
did it
be
in
a
3D.
plane that always turned to you, but
Yeah,
this
but
plane is overlapped with the other stuff.
yeah,
I don't
maybe
know,
just his arms and legs is just 3D objects with the 8-bit texture, and maybe there's a
Yeah.
plane on the head and the chest.
Or maybe it's like a little box of body that, like just a. Yeah, I don't know. It does look. It's cool. Yeah,
It's
I
very cool.
definitely play it.
Okay, let's do a Dragonlance recap together. You can listen to it on Discord. I'll share the screen so we and the stream will all listen the same thing at the same time. Here we go, guys. We're listening to Dragonlance recap.
Thinking of running a classic high fantasy style game but wanting a land thick with years and years of lore plugged into it? Say no more. Dragonlance, and here's why. Dragonlance is a setting created by Laura and Tracy Hickman and then heavily influenced by the writings of Margaret Weiss. Starting out as a setting in 1982 for Advanced Dungeons & Dragons, it now spans over 200 novels, so you won't be hurting for ideas. The world in Dragonlance is called Kryn. Inhabited by many races, it has 5 continents, but most of the goings-on happens on the continent of Ancelot. Margaret Weiss describes Dragonlance as a story of love and friendship on the backdrop of war. There are many gods to the world of Kryn, but 2 of them are actually great dragons as well. The dragon queen Takisis takes the form of a great worm.
I don't
with
remember
red,
a single thing.
Black, white.
I don't remember a single thing from this.
Oh, what?
But from what I was listening to. Tell your friends to watch the stream. I don't understand what you mean, Jay. I'm gonna unmute the chat. I did it.
Good job.
Because I think I've muted them too long.
We are free.
Okay,
Wow, the real writer texted me, man.
What's
A real one.
I was
who
talking
writes
about your
fantasy
so-called
books.
friends Nick and
No
G
way.
Mall.
Yes,
happening again.
I'm gonna text him back.
Tell me, what do
Yeah.
you mean real writer?
Get the information.
What?
What did he write before, Nick?
It's a different language. You won't hear about him.
Wow. He just country shamed me. Did you hear that?
No, I can't shame in myself, so.
He country shamed me so hard. Jesus, what the fuck?
Sorry.
Bobby.
Oh my god, I am so distracted today. I can't.
This day looks like a game day, right?
Oh no no no.
Let's play something.
What would you want to? I need to have stuff ready for Gibo, so I don't think I can do that.
I saw you playing Diablo.
Fuck.
How is? I never played.
I've only recently started playing it, and man, I don't know. It's I was sick at home, and I wanted to play something with Justina, and
Playing solo.
that made it like a good idea. And then Justina didn't play with me again since the first time we played it. So I opened up another character to play by myself. It's cool. I think with other people it would be cooler, but it's a proper, Blizzard game. Just playing it makes me want to play World of Warcraft. It's hitting the same things that World of Warcraft hits, and it's kind of expecting me to invest into my character and then fall in love with my character and treat it like something that I'm gonna cherish it for years to come. Maybe not years, but at least months. But I'm feeling a bit like, I don't know, it's the gameplay is too easy. It's another.
Thanks, Saab. Now I wanna play Classic again.
Yeah, it's exactly. I never actually played Classic. I really wanna try Hardcore. Yeah, but the thing about like it's so easy, but
It's really cool.
it's also like fun. The character controller and everything is fluid, and the upgrades you do to your builds, you see the impact of it so quickly that's also really cool to see, to try different things, and like changing weapons and stuff really changes your builds. Weapons isn't like stuff that affects your talents. But it's too easy. I'm just blowing through the whole content because it's still made in that same Blizzard way of like, oh yeah, if you want to actually play the game, you have to spend like hours and months and like do all the campaign, and then it's like, oh yeah, but like that's not really playing it if you haven't done the tier system. And then you start doing the tier systems, like, oh bro, you only done the first 5 tier system, the game really starts, and it's just like never ends. It's you have to put in so much time to actually play the part of the game that's challenging.
Drug.
Yeah, it's not like a drug at all to me. Like I don't like grinding. But I'm still playing it. It's still fun. But all the... What's happening? Oh my god, thank you so much.
I'm okay.
Are you?
I don't know.
Yasina brought me strawberries.
Strawberries?
Demolished the office.
You lucky boy.
I can't hear
Lucky
you.
man, sorry.
She brought the strawberries and demolished the office.
How do you see that I play? How are you seeing that I play Diablo, Diego?
We will never tell. I never tried Diablo.
I don't think I ever shared my PlayStation with you guys. I was thinking like that's the one thing that I managed to keep private.
Oh, you have that Spider-Man 2 version.
I have the Spider-Man exclusive version for the PlayStation 4. My PlayStation 5 is just a regular PlayStation 5. What did you say, Nick?
That one, it's really cool.
5 minutes.
I missed it again, Nick. Say it again.
Dragonlance in 5 minutes.
Oh, are you following the stream? And that's how delayed it is.
No, I just opened the Discord and stream is paused on that.
Oh yeah. I thought I made you guys listen to that, but I guess you weren't listening. I paused
No.
it because it was like, what the fuck is this? It was so confusing.
It's been so long, but it was my favorite, like, let's say my first favorite book, you know? I
So-
remember I was like, yeah.
Wait, you said that this whole deserted island question is actually part of the Hayao Miyazaki depression conversation, and
I
then
don't know.
we never got back to it. Also, what you would you bring into a deserted island?
Yeah, I would definitely bring one of his movies, and I'm thinking now if it should be the moving castle or the
Mononoke, come on, man.
or Mononoke,
Get
for
real.
example.
Get real, fucking moving castle,
the-
trying to impress your girlfriend, fucking
No, 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 no,
Mononoke,
no,
and
no,
you
no,
know
no,
it.
no, no.
You know
No,
it.
then that,
You're not gonna take
the other
fucking
one.
Spirited
That-
Away.
The Spirited Away, yeah, that
No,
one. that
fuck
one.
off. Have you-
No,
LMAO.
I honestly love it. It's like one of my favorite of all times. I
I
think I
think
watched
it's
it like
the worldwide is like regarded as the best one.
maybe that's why. Yeah, maybe it's because it was shown more times than other. But first one that shattered my world was the Mononoke. I remember this like the pressuring feeling of the ending of that movie because it kind of gives you the hope that it will all gonna be fine and the forest gonna restore himself, but the god of the forest probably won't leave. And the fact that humans, like it was my first like little child Nick realized that people will fuck up everything for their greed, you know. It was my like realization moment of how humans are bad for everything, and that was like, yeah, that was
Wow,
shattering my
so your
world.
whole personality of like fucking hating everyone and everything comes from Hayao Miyazaki. I wonder why that guy is so
Wow.
depressed.
Of course.
But yeah, it all makes sense, right?
The one that I watched first was the Howl's Moving Castle, and then I watched what was the other one? The Spirited Away, and then I watched Princess Mononoke. And when I watched Princess Mononoke, I was like, holy shit! Hose
Mononoke.
Moving Castle, I was also like very moved. Sorry, Gemma, what you were saying.
No, I was gonna say Mononoke like is my favorite, but yeah, Poco Rosso is like pretty up there too.
Poco,
Yeah.
is that the
Best
one
ones
with the
ever.
fish?
No, the plane. Porco Rosso.
I don't. There's a bunch that I watched, but I don't remember anything about it. Is that the
Oh,
one with like the bug thing?
It's
No.
with the pig pilot.
It was a pig pilot.
I don't remember that one. Maybe I haven't
Porco
seen that
Rosso.
one.
But yeah, Mononoke was like, oh my god, this could be art. This is so beautiful.
Yeah.
And also, yeah, people are the root of all shit. Life is meaningless.
Shit.
Yeah, the fish was also like a powerful one, but it was like
Anya?
a little bit magical
Anya, yeah.
one. You know, I felt like it was on the good side of.
What did you think of the latest one? I want to see it
I
in the
didn't like
movie.
it.
You didn't like it?
No,
I didn't like it either.
but it's just because we got fed up with this kind of stuff. We've seen it already.
Mm-hmm.
Also, the whole stuff that was happening in the real world was like super fucking weird, and it felt weird that they're not addressing it. It felt like they're like gonna mention it, or like the story is gonna come full circle or something. It just didn't. It's just like, yeah, this is
The
just a
ending
super
was a
weird
little
thing.
confusing.
Take care, bye.
Yeah. Yeah, it was just a weird one. I don't know. It doesn't feel like the one of like it just doesn't felt solid. I don't know, not finished. There is no like
BRB.
central thought that brings you somewhere. It's just like a bunch of old stuff mashed together in a different setting with some, I don't know, maybe someone will explain it, you know, like some smart guy on YouTube will tell us that we'll.
I watched some guy explaining it because you're fucking stupid thing, and I understood kind of like what supposedly he was saying, but I don't agree. I think, but it's basically saying that it's like a complete escapism thing again, and that's why the real world and the imaginary world is so separate, because it's like literally escaping into it. And um, but I think it looks like the whole movie looks like someone said like, can you make it more Miyazaki, and they're like, okay, well, how about that fucking duck with teeth? Is that Miyazaki? That's Miyazaki, right? Like a fantasy world, you going through a little cave door. That's Miyazaki, right? It felt like that to me. I didn't like it a lot. I've recently watched the one with the cats. I had never seen that.
With the cats.
Did you watch that one?
I don't think so.
It's like there's a cat with a hat.
Cat in hat.
Cat with a hat.
Cat with hat.
Cats and hats.
Cats and hats.
Top 10 cats who also have hats.
Number 10. I don't fucking know.
Cats. And Cataway.
And Cataway. That's about it.
Dumb Cats, episode 5. Cat pets.
It's a catastrophe.
What are you working on, Jamal?
I just got home. I'm doing some more character. Well, I'm actually just taking a break right now. I'm gonna do some. What am I gonna do? Man, I don't even know yet. I finished most of my stuff today. I could animate or do more caricatures.
I just asked because I feel like when we start saying stuff like and Cataway, but do and stuff like that, it's usually when we're working and like we don't have enough brain cells to make coherent conversation, which actually is quite relaxing when you're working. So I thought you were working, because
No. I was just taking a small break. Like I had a brain fart, but I'm gonna get to work.
I love
gotta do
saying
something.
nonsense words when I'm trying to focus.
Yeah,
It's
yeah, it's fun.
yeah, it makes it easier.
Not yeah.
Unlike
Nonsense words or puns.
unlike fucking Nick over here asking me like real life questions about like what my future plans and like how many deserted islands I'm going to visit.
Yeah, all these existential questions.
And then he
Yeah, I'm
leaves
sorry if
because
it
he has
gets
a
like
real writer.
Like the suffering.
I'm texting him right now. Maybe I will get a real writer, guys. Do you understand that? I might have like a real piece of text that I can use as a baseline for the universe.
That's cool.
Pretty exciting. I tell
Yeah,
you what.
I hope so.
Yeah,
But yeah, he's a little bit arrogant, let's say.
Oh really?
You found it right.
Yeah.
Can you guys clip that and we can
I-
send it to Nick's channel so this guy hears Nick saying that? Please someone clip that right now.
Pieces of shit.
Nick Pablo.
Got him.
This just in.
I dare you.
And he talks like this guy who writes in different language. George R.R. Martin. What the fuck? Nick says a little bit arrogant. tomorrow at like Fox News.
This is awful.
Disgraceful Russian guy shit talks George R.R. Martin to get his Kickstarter campaign funded.
That's a way for exposure. That's way to exposure. Just shit talk people.
Yeah. Is anyone watching the new Game of Thrones or something like that?
House of the Dragons?
Yeah.
I saw one episode.
How was it?
Saw the first episode. It was pretty cool.
Do you guys watch
I
it
like
on the
fantasy.
stream? Sorry, I got a bit disconnected. Does anybody on the stream watch it? I'm looking at you, Diego/J. Not that you're the same person. You know what I mean.
What show?
House of Dragon. What did you think, Jamal?
I thought it was. I don't know.
No, I haven't
enjoyed
heard
it.
of it.
Like, I'm neither here nor there for fantasy.
What?
But from what I saw, because from what I saw, I was interested.
I just watched Transformers
I'm
LOL.
completely lost. Did you just say you're neither here or there for fantasy? You don't like fantasy, Jamal?
No, I like fantasy. It's just that genre I've seen before.
Okay, guys, forget about there and come at Jamal.
Oh no.
Back off.
What did you say?
Are you guys like all die-hard Game of Thrones fans?
No, I don't care about Game of Thrones, but you said
Game of Thrones,
fantasy.
it's not fantasy. It's it's like
It's reality.
How many people can we piss off during that stream? Game of Thrones is not fantasy.
What the dragon and shit.
Yeah. No.
Surprise,
It's a lot of
surprise.
stuff. Fantasy,
Surprise,
it's not just Game of
surprise.
Thrones. Game of Thrones is fantasy, but fantasy is not Game of Thrones.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry.
Well,
What
I
about
think
Lord of the
what he
Rings?
means is Nick is fantasy. There is no real
I
Nick.
mean, I'm the fantasy of everyone, obviously.
Okay, my bad. It was good though, I liked it.
The first episode.
Yeah, I saw the one. And then it made me want to rewatch it made me want to watch like Game of Thrones
I am
again.
never rewatching Game of Thrones again.
Oh no. Well, to be fair, I haven't really watched Game of Thrones yet, so
Oh, there you go. That's
Yeah.
why you don't think it's fantasy. God damn it! It's fucking dragons, Jamal. Trust me.
I know. I saw the
Stick
dragons.
with it. There's dragons.
I saw the dragons.
They're hiding it in the first 8 seasons, but there are.
I don't believe in dragon nonsense. No, I saw the dragons and the titties. So
Well, the top 10 Game of Thrones things, you nailed it.
top 10, yeah, dragons and titties. My life.
Exactly.
Yeah.
There's dragons in it. Of course, there's dragons in it. What do you mean there's no dragons in it? Sorry, it's Jay on stream says there's no dragons in it.
Game of Thrones has no dragons.
Hashtag dragon. Yes. It is like a really slow shonen, which is saying
Slow
something
shonen.
because shonens are so slow.
True. They build up forever.
Oh man, I wanna be like super fucking into My Hero Academia, but the new season's animations are so trash.
Oh.
Do you watch My Hero Academia, Jamal?
No, but I want to. I have such a horrible like TV backlog. I can't. I don't know.
Well, anime is really hard to
Follow.
Well, it's weird. In one side, it's so long that if you didn't start with it, it's like fucking impossible to get into it. But at the same time, it's like the perfect thing to just like put it on in the background, because like
Yeah.
so in like a 20 minutes anime episode, if it's like a very expensive anime, that means there's like 2 minutes in there that you should actually look at the screen. Well, most of them you need to look at 2 minutes at the screen, like every 5 episodes.
Yeah.
Mm.
There's a lot of like it's like there's a lot of keeping track when like like you got to keep track when you can, or like basically damn, I'm so brain dead. You got to keep track. That's what I want to say.
Sounds like you're not keeping track.
No, I'm a mess. Too many shows.
Too many shows. Too many shows. Too many shows. I have shows when I have to watch them. That's great, Jay. Yeah, it's the best kind of shows is the ones that you don't have to watch. That's
Hell
great.
yes.
But at the same time, I'm not really behind on anything that I actually care about.
Oh, nice.
I can't see. This? Hold on. I'll be right back.
Oh, please don't.
Aren't you? Oh, there's Daddy. Aren't you, Mister?
Hey. I'm biting my cat. This is a really bad time. I want you to do it when you're looking because it's gonna go funny and stuff.
Okay.
Maybe come back in half an hour.
Alright.
Come back in half an hour.
Okay. I hate when I have to watch them. Yeah, it's. I at the same time wish there was like a show that I actually care about that I was behind on, so I can be like, oh man, let's go, yum 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 yum. But I don't really have that. Demon Slayer, I think, is the one that I'm behind on. But the subbed, it's not dubbed yet, and I'm not gonna watch that subbed. There's no way I have that amount of time in my life. So weird. I was like such a defender of like never watch anime subbed dubbed. Are you fucking stupid? You dumb. Oh my god, this guy watches dubbed, and now I only watch dubbed because who has time to actually stare at the screen for that long?
Right?
Yeah. So weird how the turntables.
It's weird how the turntable turns.
How did they do? There was a meme or something like that. How did they do or something? Was saying?
Damn, I found Turkish dubbed version of One Piece.
One Piece I watched up to a little bit after the Sky Saga, and I think that translates to like 400 episodes. And I was like,
wow.
Man, I am like done. I am spent.
A lot of One Piece.
I was watching it on my way to work and on my way back from work every day, and then I had also started like not going to lunch with people at work.
Are the voices any good?
So I could like sit and watch it because I just wanted to like blow through it.
Yes. Very good.
But yeah, it's too long. Honestly, I can't just like get into it. And everyone's saying that it's like so good, like you gotta like stick with it. Anything, if you stick with it that long, it's like that's why people love their kids. Like if you spend that much time with a little fucking shit, you're gonna fucking fall in love with it eventually.
Of course, you get attached.
Maybe that's like not the best analogy, but it's definitely too long. Like at that point, like if you're like 800 episodes in, you can't be like I wasted my time. No, you gotta be like, no, it's great. I love it. No, you don't know. You don't get it, man. It's so good, though.
You gotta force yourself. You gotta white knuckle it.
I tried. I can't do it again. I also forgot everything.
You didn't spend it. You invested it in.
There.
I invested it in what? What's my return?
Yeah.
No return.
You're preaching to the choir, man.
What's up, Quiet? Quiet in the house. Whoop whoop.
All the choirs in the house say, yeah.
Yeah. Top 10 best choirs in the house.
Number 10.
One Piece choirs.
One Piece choir.
You gotta fucking watch it, man. You have to watch it, man. Like you don't know, man. Berai, have you seen One Piece?
No.
Asking me?
No, Nick, have you seen One
I don't
Piece?
think I will in the future.
The live show?
Hey bro, yesterday
No.
I did a
Well,
walking
I've seen
cycle
the
and I
voice.
would like an expert opinion. Can you help me?
No, anime, no, I haven't.
You
I
can
was about
send it
to-
to Art Feedback on our Discord channel and I can take a look at it. Schneider 3D. Sorry, Nick, what were you saying?
No, I haven't watched One Piece.
Did you watch the Netflix one?
I did, and I do like.
Do you like it?
Yeah, it's really nice. It's cool.
I watched that one too, but I don't know. It wasn't like anything to me. Did you watch the Avatar?
Yeah, that one I didn't really like.
No.
It was okay-ish, but I don't know.
It's I like that they put stuff from the comics that wasn't on the show, but it's canon, and they put stuff from Korra in it that was never in the original show. That I kind of liked seeing because it's like new content for Avatar, which I'm dying to see. But yeah, it wasn't great. For sure.
Dang.
Did you watch any of the stances, Jamal?
Avatar?
Yeah, the Netflix show for The Last Airbender.
Oh, no. I haven't seen that yet. Is it what I think it is?
It's not as bad as you probably think it is, but it's also not good.
Oh,
But like,
okay.
it doesn't compare to that M. Night
Cartoon.
Shyamalan movie. You know, it's not as
Oh.
bad. It's not
Okay.
that bad, but it's still not like nothing
Mhm.
to write home about.
All right, there you go. All right. There's nothing to write home about then. Yeah,
Hi
I could
mom,
watch it
hi
in the
dad. I
background.
wanted to tell you about nothing because I don't have
At
anything
all.
to write about.
Goodbye.
What a weird saying. Bye.
I know, right? Weird ass thing.
I wrote you this message to say that I have nothing to write about. Take care. Good luck.
Yeah, love Sarp.
Love Sarp. Exactly. I like that you said tries to check. Well, Diego mentioned boobs, so I'm gonna click the link, even though I normally wouldn't do this. Oh, this is what I'm struggling with. I'm trying to select this link, and this is what happens. Trying to select from this side, it does that. Oh, yeah, please send it on Discord. What happened? Did you lose the writer, Nick?
No, I'm like writing him right now.
I wish there was a way to control this.
Saab, when you have a chance, can you show me how to properly do a foot roll during a step?
Yeah, I can show that. Easy peasy. I can show it right now. How right now is it? Good question. Coming up next, how to right now. How to do something right now when you claim you will do it right now. Step 1. Say that you will do it right now. Step 2. Truly believe that you will actually do it right now. I just need a
Step
second.
1 right now.
Step 1 right now. I think it's better to show it to you in an empty scene. Let's. Oh, what did I do? I did that thing. Oh, God damn it. Ah, it's back. Okay. That didn't take too long. That was pretty easy to do. Alright. Wait.
Best viewers on link.
No
Check
viewers
DC.
on link. Ban this person. What am I checking on DC? Is the guy is the Schneider sent it?
Fastest ban in the West.
Reb Schneider.
If you like Rob Schneider, oh my god, into a Rob Schneider hole.
There is, yeah, the boobs moving together is an issue, and I can't tell what's happening. Did you
Her
constrain?
boobs are rocks.
Did you constrain the camera to the character's hip or something? There's something really weird going on. It's very
This is a
hard
work in
to
progress.
analyze it like this. It looks like it's first off it's not doing a perfect loop. You see that it like gets stuck while it's making the steps. It's like the stuff like boobs and the hand motion stuff is not necessary right now. It's too far ahead. You have to first like get your body to work right, and it doesn't look like it's working. Like if I'm watching just her hip here, it needs to kind of move like a it kind of it needs to have like a rhythm of like this. Yours is kind of going like and that's probably because your oh man, I don't see, this is kind of hard to explain. I don't know how to even start. Okay, when you're animating stuff, instead of like this is
Saab,
so
where can we
much
see boobs moving like
information,
this for reference?
basically this is without the base of it being strong, you've added so much on top of this right now, like the boob jiggles and the ears and everything. It's making it very hard to assess what's wrong. But I can explain it to you this way if you're still here, Schneider. Where's this one? So in that walk, basically you have your body controller, right? You have to first make sure that this body controller is working perfectly. Right now your body feels like this is like going forwards, and let me just key it so you can see what I mean. See, if this kind of looks like it's humping right now. If this is just the forward and backwards momentum you want to look at, this wouldn't be the one that you would start with. But if this is what we want to see, I'm able to achieve that because I'm using the graph editor, and I know it starts on this frame, ends at this frame, and then it does the opposites. Instead of like being minus 1.4, I'm going up to, I can do positive 1.4, and it's gonna be too much. So now this the amount it travels from here to here is the exact same as it travels from here to here, and this is now too much. So I select everything and I scale them together to make it like this. So now it's a lot less, and I can scale it down a bit more because I think there will be actually so little. But you see that there is a like a flowing thing in this, and I think what you've done is you've probably added too many keys into this like that, and it's kind of looks like some weirdness like this is happening. So you see how it become like jittery, and it's became like hard to understand that that flow on it is gone. This is what yours is looking like right now, and it's making it very hard to understand what's going on. And on top of it, you've added a lot of other stuff. For walk cycle, you should really make sure that first your body controller is perfect. It needs to be very smooth, and it needs to loop properly within your timeline before going in and adding all those like extra bits. Yeah, it's a bit of a hard place for me to start explaining what to do. There is also no background, and there is also nothing on the ground to track her feet, but I can see that there's weird stuff happening with her feet, but I can't judge it because I don't see the actual ground of her moving. So I don't know if her feet are sliding or if your camera is doing something weird. There is a bunch of parts where like the whole character kind of shakes, which makes me feel like maybe you constrain the camera to something that has keys on it that's causing everything to shake. There's like and then the video slows down. This is like very hard to Judge, if you can send a version with that has a background with the camera being steady, or like if it's gonna be constrained, make sure it's constrained to something that has a linear momentum, not some extra keys on it, then it will be easier to talk about it. But thank you for sending it. That being said, it's time to help Jay with his thing. Are you watching
Time
now,
for me
Jay?
to go.
Okay.
Sarp, I'll see you. Sorry,
Goodbye.
I've been away. I'm all in with my writer, and I'll let you know how this went.
Alright, sounds good, dude. Take
Okay.
care.
He didn't
See
forget me
you,
this
bye.
time.
Like and subscribe.
Bye.
Bye.
Right.
Bye, Nick.
Okay, so you have your foot, right? Let's so this is the plant pose because it needs to be straight, and then it's gonna go all the way here, and I'm gonna push it a tiny bit more maybe. I'll take this one here and I'll take that one there.
Hey, we're back to the old Spidey.
No, it's just I'm explaining something with the foot roll. So what the foot roll needs to be like is basically when you're doing
That
a
is
foot
a
roll.
skinning issue in his other leg.
Yes, it is. So basically what you're doing when you're doing a foot roll is you're kind of thinking again with like who leads and who follows, and if you take the foot and break it into two shapes, one shape being the toes and one shape being the heel, you basically want the heel to lead and the toe to follow. And the way we do that always is like if something is leading, you make sure that the other thing is not affected by the same momentum. So you basically need to clearly show that like this is going up, this is starting the move, the heel is going up and starting the move, but the toe hasn't yet. So
What's your thought on center body weight by foot attribute?
center body weight by foot attribute, I don't know what that is. I'm gonna try to find the toe roll. The heel roll, there's a roll. Where was the toe roll? It's not this. Oh yeah, it's this. So basically here, this heel pulling up means that the IK hit its limit. So I'm gonna first try to find my maximum. So here you can see that the IK is broken, the leg is broken. The second you see the knee pop into place here, that's like the maximum distance it can actually go to. So it's
on the
to
root
slide
controller
too
in this
early,
rig, it's interesting.
and you
Link.
zero it out like this, and then you start to come off. Again, you make sure that the IK doesn't pop. Go like that, and maybe you can even push more. See here, I still see the knee bending a bit weirdly. So what would be nice to see is that first there's a reason for the bend before it just starts to bend. So like here, I'm gonna make sure it's 0. I kind of actually want to do one more frame of the feet going back, and I'm gonna compensate it with this toe roll, but I have to make sure that translation is actually perfect. You see, it's starting to feel like the toe is leading. It's not exactly doing it the way I want it now. So I'm gonna find this again and move it like that. See here, it's too early for it to pull. Here it starts to pull, and I'm making sure that the IK is not popping. And then I come here, this is too much. Chuk chuk. So here you have to fake what we just saw with the, hold on, this was never keyed. You're trying to peel it off basically, and now this is the worst thing you can have. This pose off is like already being bent and flying. it breaks the illusion that the heel was pulling that thing off. If you're trying to create this wave, and if it's going like that, then it breaks that whole illusion. So you have to, what you could do here is you could either like bend it like this and try to make sure that it follows. See, what we're trying to follow is, if you look at the tip of the toe, every frame the tip of the toe is moving back, 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 back. So here it doesn't move back, it feels like it's stuck. So you have to push this back further, because you're trying to make it feel like the heel has started like a different animation, but the toe is still doing the original animation. That's what it gives the feeling of, like heel is leading and the toe hasn't reacted yet. But when the heel moves up, if there's a huge change in the whole feet, then it breaks that illusion. And you can also do this in other ways. I think you can increase the toe roll a bit more here to show that it's really leading like that. But I don't like seeing this flat part of it so much. Sometimes over one frame I will just kill this toe roll, and then I will find exactly where the toe should be. See, what I'm now trying to find is, imagine you're tracking the toe, right? You're putting an arc on the toe, and I can actually do that. I can actually select the toe and create an arc. So this is the arc that the toe is creating. You see this vertex dips in a bit too much there, actually.
Did you just put the motion trail on a vertex?
Yes, you can do that if you didn't know. See, you see how sharply it just started to go forwards? I'm gonna try to break that a little bit to make it a bit smoother, but I also don't want the heel to stop at the same place either. So now a rotation is going to help us. You see, I'm still doing the same idea of, I'm making sure that the toe keeps that momentum of going left to right. But if you look at the heel, if you look at where the heel is, from here to there, heel is now started to go right, but the tip of the toe is still going left. It creates the counter momentum of, like, they're moving together and this started moving and this didn't. That feeling creates the overlap of seeing, like, okay, the heel is now going right and the toe doesn't seem to care still. And that's basically the core of like every time we're talking about anything animated, it's just the same ideas, really. So I'm trying to peel it off like that, maybe a little bit more like this. And then here I think I would step that. Does that make sense? It would look a lot better if there
Ever
was
thought of becoming an actual animation teacher? If you're not already.
I've taught some one-on-one classes a few times. I was thinking of, like, maybe saying that I can do animation feedback for people who pay for the Patreon. The problem with that, though, is that when I was doing the art feedback for you guys too, I also hit the same problem of, like, everyone's level being wildly crazy, and you kind of have to force people into, like, a tiny box and make sure that they just do that thing, where everyone just wants to do whole massive thing, and then it makes it very hard for me to give feedback on, because I basically end up having to say the exact same arc thing, but I have to say it over, like, a 45 seconds of animation, where, like, 15 frames would have done the same thing. So I think that's better to run a class. That's why it's done that way. So then everyone could be doing the same thing, and then you don't have to keep repeating the same thing. Everybody could learn from the same exercise at the same time. But yeah, I never taught a class. I've done like individual classes.
That was exactly what I needed. Thank you so much.
No worries, Jay. Hopefully it was useful.
Thanks you so much.
No worries, Shredder. Sorry I couldn't help more. It's animation is like, the way you give feedback to animation is just like comparing one point to another. If you listen to that bit of we did of like heel and the toe, it's the same thing. Everything is like a comparison of like two movements, and in yours, because there is no backgrounds, and I think there was something wrong with the camera, it made it really hard for me to track, because I'm trying to compare your motion to something that doesn't move, so I can understand how much something is moving. Sorry I couldn't help more, Schneider.
Thank you very much. I will apply it.
Cool, you're welcome. Yeah, anyway, I was thinking of like maybe doing like a Patreon thing, or maybe we can do like a live course. Although I don't know.
You think it's worth me getting a match IK to FK plugin?
You can't get a match IK to FK plugin. It has to be done specifically for the rig. So this plugin only works with this rig. It won't work in any other rig, unfortunately. Although maybe the logic could be set up, but you would have to do some individual work for each rig for it to work, because you would need to know how that rig is set up to be able to do a match IKFK thing. That's why I'm trying to do everything with this rig, and I really don't want to change rigs.
I think the Patreon group classes would be a good idea. Mods get in for free.
Yeah, maybe it's, I don't know, I'm trying to make sense of it in my head, but I think people,
Guess what's up?
People are like very interested.
Look at Discord.
in the feedback stuff, because they've already done the fun part and they're just like listening to me talk about it. But it's very, very, very rare that someone actually takes the feedback I give, do it, and brings it back, because then it's not fun anymore, then it becomes work, and without that the class can't improve. So I don't like, I also don't want it to feel like I'm forcing people to do it, but I also don't want to promise giving feedback and then people don't do the work part and then just bring like a completely different animation every day. I don't know how I would be able to handle that. I don't want to be like, hey man, you can't do that.
Can you
You're
stop
off the
forcing
class.
me? Thanks.
Yeah.
Yeah, stop
Oh,
frickin'
wow.
forcing me to get better at my craft.
Ah, thank you, Zintor. I didn't know you were subscribing. You are the one all this time. Have you been a member all this time, or
I think
did
it's
you
different
just
when people are
do it?
directly paying for it, right? I just subbed.
Ah, okay, so now there's two of you guys. The other one, I don't
You
know
has
who it
two
is.
now.
That's great. Thank you so much. Yeah, I don't know how we would do it. I think the best
Subscribed where?
subscribe. He
Patreon.
Yeah, Patreon. It's really not easy trying to teach in these like convoluted
Oh, cool.
scenes.
You're the best person I've ever met in my animation journey, so I think you deserve IRT.
Thank you so much, Zintor. But yeah, if I was to teach you guys like properly, like a class, it would have to be like bouncing ball and stuff like that, and we would have to go down there. And yeah, I'm just worried that like it's so weird with like learning animation like at school or at work. There's so many points where you feel like, oh man, that's too much, fuck that shit, like I'm not fucking doing that, man, I fuck this. But you can't, because you paid for the school.
I'm the first student.
Or you have to deliver for work, so you can't do that, so you have to actually do that horrifying thing. And I don't know that if I could set a price that would make people do it. Do you guys feel like you would keep following the class knowing that it's gonna make you better, but it's not necessarily gonna be fun every single time, because we're not gonna be doing like Spider-Man and stuff like that, at least not at first. I'm doing a horrible job of like selling my own course right now, I guess, but I just want to be like realistic. It's definitely not all fun and games. There's a lot of like struggle bits. There's a lot of like frustration with it sometimes. I would really enjoy the animation too. I've been going back to what the mechanics basis right now. That's cool. Okay, then maybe we can.
If you join my class, one will abuse you, but for the greater good.
It is for the greater good. You know what I think would be cool?
Start with a smaller class size and see how it goes.
I was teaching on the prof thing.
How about me, J. Diego Beret?
Would you guys want that?
Sarp, by the way, it worked. They think I said Yukon private talk.
Yeah, I know it did.
The Let's do it.
Yeah. Maybe the best way would be to do a little project.
Let's do what?
I was thinking about that too.
I wasn't listening, sorry.
Most of the time where I like really learn something is when I'm trying to do a project. Like if we were to do like a little short together with like a basic character and we allocated shots. Oh, but then there's gonna be issues with the shots. Now, why am I trying to reinvent the wheel? There is like a very solid way of how to teach animation already made. We can just follow
the thing is,
that track.
you wouldn't get anything done if your capacity of doing things is directly influenced by how excited you are about doing them. Oh yay, I thought that the other day, but you were too busy. I think the allocating shots part would work.
Yeah, maybe we can try it. Maybe we can do the... I mean, I think you guys are all... Well, the bouncing ball thing... I kind of wanna... I've been thinking about this just by looking at like how you guys are doing stuff. Not just you four specifically, but everybody else on the Discord as well. And I've been thinking of like a different way of like teaching it. Like the whole bouncing ball thing is so important that I was thinking that maybe we can do a bouncing ball and then we can do a bunch of, like, imagine you did bouncing balls, right? Like a beach ball, a tennis ball, a bowling ball, and then use the same timing and then do punches, and then you can see how, like, you can make one punch like really strong and one punch like really cartoony and weak, and then maybe that will, because I feel like everyone does a bouncing ball exercise and then moves to something else and then completely forget what the bouncing ball exercise was for to begin with. And it's basically everything. Everything you're doing is a bouncing ball. The whole spacing idea you have, that's...
I can't help you guys, I'm not an animator. I can already tell you're gonna be a great teacher, you're developing the lesson already.
Yeah, if you guys want, maybe we can do it. Maybe we can have like a class stream for you guys. You know, I'll have you on the Discord, on the stream. Instead of doing anything on Sunday, we'll close the chat so nobody else but you guys can talk. And then I'll explain to you how to work and how to do like a bouncing ball thing, and then we'll have a offline thing where I
Oh
actually
yeah, like
review
subscriber
those.
mode.
Yeah, something like that. So who's interested in that? Zintor and Jay? Or maybe just Zintor. I know Jay already has like a different job.
Jay said yeah, let's do it. I can give you
Oh,
moral
cool.
support.
You can give us rigs.
As long as I get home before we start, I'm good, and on the weekends. True. I'm sure maybe also Mask would join.
Yeah. I gotta think about.
And
Like,
what about a game jam about Pokemon?
oh, I love that idea so much. I love that idea so much, for fuck's sake.
Like a Pokemon fight game.
See, that's like, I don't want to reinvent
Like that Pokken tournament.
the wheel, but I've always learned so much more whenever there was an actual project to finish. Like, I've learned how to draw and color so much better because I had to do the second time pitch documents. I've basically learned how to do stepped animation while we were doing the TMNT thing. I had like never tried it. Like, I had tried it a few times, but never in a way that great. Like, I
Damn
would
you,
try
Diego.
it and I'd be like, okay, that works, cool. But I never had to, after
A
figuring
Pokemon
out
fighting
how to
game
do
already
it,
exists.
like, if it's not a project, you don't have to use the thing that you just learned over and 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 over again, which really solidifies it and starts giving you ideas of like how to make it better, how to do it faster. Because like me teaching you guys is only one part of it. Like, you need to do it enough that you should be thinking like, okay, like this is taking too long, how can I do this faster? But if I use this tool, or like you would start asking for solutions, because you will have more problems that need helping. It's kind of already happening when you guys are like Jay asking about the tour roll and stuff. If you do enough tour rolls, you go like, okay, how can I do this, and start asking the right questions. Maybe we can... Pokemon could be like a good idea actually, because they're usually like little ball characters. I had a little thing set up actually. Let me just read through my notes. I had a course thing set up, and I had like classes for it. Yeah, this was to do posing. This is for anticipation. This is for arcs. This is for overlap. This is like in-depth graph editor usage. This is storyboarding basically, and that's the edit one. I mean, I already have something set up. Maybe we can just follow this. But this was made in a way that I would just record the video and put it online, and there wouldn't be any feedback from me. I think it would be more beneficial that I can give you guys feedback. We should probably think of something more for that. Okay, so let me ask you this then, Zintor and Jay, and possibly Mask. If we were to do a course that followed also hey, Back is here, what's happening? Sarp had an idea of a game where you wrote the Pokemon you got. I hated that idea so much, for some reason I just fought to remove it. Hey, where is my TTS? I just muted it, sorry Back. Yes, Back is talking about this game. I fucking love that idea so much. Back killed it, he shit all over it and he pissed on it. This is when we were making games with Back. And then he pissed on this idea.
Sounds about
and then
right.
I stopped. This was the game. This was just like a concept video for it.
How many channels do you have?
This has 11 subscribers.
How I remember this one.
The fight was like a Street Fighter fight instead of that turn-based shit. And then you could capture whatever Pokemon
I was
you wanted
away,
to
what did
capture.
I missed?
We're just looking at like Beray, we're talking about doing a course where I teach you guys how to animate, and Zintor and Jay said that they're like interested in it, but it would be like a course where we actually follow with homework and stuff. Would you be interested in that?
Absolutely, dude.
And then we talked about maybe it's better to combine it to a project, because people...
Beray, uninstall that Blender right now. I do not like homework. What a genius I am.
We also talked about maybe connecting it to a project, because I personally always learn a lot more if it's not just for like a homework sake, but there's like an end goal in mind, because that usually forces you to finish it.
Burke, come back to streams, we miss you.
Aww, I miss Burke too. Oh, he's a dick. He lives in Canada. Who does that other than Jamal?
Thank you, fellas. I'll try to come back more.
How are you doing, Bark?
He said, try, that's practically a no. And I wish I could talk to Sarp when he is not drunk and in the subway, but alas.
Yeah,
LMAO.
I usually call back when I'm drunk because that's the only time I have time. Like when I'm drunk going back home, that's the only time that I'm alone. I'm constantly with someone all the time.
Oh,
Yeah, I never spend any time by myself. This is the only time that I'm by myself, and that's when I'm on the stream, and then I can talk on the phone again.
really? Yo,
Yeah.
all right. I guess that's good. You're not stuck in your thoughts all the time.
It's I
Artist
sometimes
missing.
want to be. I don't have time sometimes to form
Look at the
thoughts.
popular guy.
Yeah.
It's not about popularity. It's just what's happening in this room right now? Am I freaking out? I'm freaking out.
Paranormal activity.
I go to work with my friends, and actually I have some times where I'm available to talk in the mornings, but Berk and Jamal
You.
and my whole family lives in Canada, so in the morning they're all sleeping. And
True.
lunchtime I run so I can talk on the phone, and then when I leave work with people, and I either go to stream or I go to a pub with the work people.
Oh, cool.
So
Okay, so
yeah.
you're really active. That's good.
And when I'm doing stream, when I'm alone with Justina, because we live together.
Hmm.
So
It's very
G Mall is a
people-filled
bad friend.
casual.
Hi Zim. Jamal's a bad friend. Artist misin yazmış ya.
Hey man, how are you?
I'm good. We were talking about making a course with some of you guys. Right, so going back to what I was saying, if we do it with like a project setup, what would you guys want to actually do? Like, what would you like to do while learning animation?
Spider, nah, joking.
Well, I have most experience in that. But my spider excitement is.
Can I buy an
kind of
hour of
going
your
to-
time in any way?
If you go to superprof.com,
Like a personal call kinda thing.
I have a Superprof account.
What? Me too.
Yeah, and you can purchase an hour of my time there.
Absolutely
There you go.
not to learn animation.
You can use
What
it.
is that?
I,
Burr for other stuff.
I'm
A lot of action shots or something that I may need to learn how to do a dynamic camera with.
I'm a whoreberg. You can use your hour however way you like. You don't have to actually do animate. But usually when people offer me a job here, I turn it down because I don't have time. Slot setters. I honestly been like getting a bunch of
Can
jobs
I clip
from
just
that.
the part I'm a whore?
Sure.
What?
I've been turning down that's probably the most beneficial income thing that I could do actually, but I constantly turn it down because I don't have time to do it.
True.
Even though I
Like
get
those
like
slot
some...
machine animations.
That can be on the soundboard,
What?
Diego.
You said you get offers to do slot machine animation?
No. What?
Oh.
No, man.
I
I
totally-
didn't fucking say that. What the fuck are you talking
Double
about?
the price and
What
start
the fuck is a
accepting.
slot machine? I did
Slot.
double the price. I did double the price too. It was really good money.
Damn G Mall.
Which gig was this then?
This is Super Prof. Where
My bad.
did you thought I said like slot machine animations? You made slot machine animations, Jamal?
For a minute. No, I thought you said that.
Oh,
The word
okay.
sounded. Yeah, it was a freaking mistake, bro.
No,
You
it's
don't gotta jump in my ass about it.
I enjoy jumping. But yeah, what happens in Super Prof is basically I get paid for an hour, but I never just do an hour because what's up?
Oh,
I can't see anything because light is coming from you. You're waving.
Yeah, hi. I
consultation.
need help.
Oh yeah? Can you give me 5 minutes? And then I
This
think
is so much time. Okay.
no? Okay, I'll be right back, guys. Sorry.
So PPL pay you for be his friend or something like that. I pay Sarp to be my friend. Sounds good.
What the dog doing?
Crazy fucking person. Alright, I have returned.
Roughly back.
Yeah, so I increased the price on I hate this one. I increased the
Fuck.
price on
Sorry.
Super Prof, but then what happened is I can never I charge for an hour, but then I can't let
Bad
myself
timing.
stop
I
in an
couldn't
hour
find-
because I feel so bad. Like when I start explaining something and I can tell that they didn't quite get it, I don't want to be like, well, the hour is done, goodbye, and then shut it down. I can't do that. Then I end up like spending a lot more time. I couldn't find you on Super Prof. There doesn't seem to be a way to search for a prof. I think you need to search for animation or VFX or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe we make another YouTube called Sarp Teaches Animation. Yeah, I just keep replaying
Doing
this,
that,
guys.
but there
I
are
think-
too many people since animation is just too easy.
Yeah, that's right, Berk. Congratulations, Berk. Alright, I don't have time left to do another animation.
Sarp in teaching.
I did double jump and web zip. I didn't do the skate to ground zip stuff. I feel a bit
Hey Ant, are you there?
burned out.
Burnt.
Yeah, I can't continue, I think. So
I
I'm
feel
going
bad.
to export this with the game exporter.
Get a rest.
And then, Jay, can you open a channel
Cool.
about the course,
LMAO.
like the Sarp animation course discussion
Frostbitten
or
in.
something like that? so we can actually talk about this thing. Before the conversation got distracted, you said a lot of action shots or something that I mean to learn how to do dynamic camera.
Saab, what is your safe word?
I don't have one. That is my safe word. Oh, my brain stop, wake up. Oh, Game Exporter.
Zendaya.
I really don't see what the fucking deal with her is. I don't think she's that attractive. Sue me. I don't get it. I have a friend who just keeps, like, every time I say this, he just shows me
Diego
more
is
pictures
referring
of
to the
her.
boys. Did I just broke the chat?
What did you do by...
Did you see the last episode of The Boys? Saab's type is Spider-Man.
Is that the Milk Skirt episode? I watched the Milk Squirt episode. That's the last one I've seen.
Web Weaver.
Oh yeah, I've seen Web Weaver, yeah. Yeah, he does nothing, and Web Weaver, not Web Weaver, but that was done in Venture Brothers long time ago. By the way, if you guys haven't seen it, Venture Brothers is amazing. Mary Jane versus Venom. The fuck is that? That looks so bad. I'm not gonna watch it. Venture Brothers. Oh wait, is that gonna be someone that I follow? Sonyaverse. Okay. Venture Brothers, Spider-Man.
Venture Bros is a must-watch, everyone.
Yeah, I love it.
48k views down. We can do that better.
Isn't this so good?
End of the line, sir. Please remember to take all your personal belongings and be sure to tip your driver.
What? This is funny to you? I just almost got killed. Get the hell out of my way. Gonna miss the overture.
Fucking tourists.
That's an awesome design.
Ah, yeah, you gotta
Aswell.
see his actual face. I think that's the real good design. Wait. Ah, yeah, that's him. So he's basically covering his forehead with his hair because he has the extra eyes on his forehead.
LMAO. Love that. WTF. It's so gross. LMAO.
He couldn't think in time. He wept his pants. I'm just trying to find that one.
Did he just came?
No. He web weaved his pants. I don't remember him coming back to like do any action stuff. Wait, is there a season of Venture Brothers that I haven't seen? I definitely don't remember. The last season was in New York. Oh, fuck's sake. IMDb. Episode list. Episodes.
Saab, have you seen the superhero movie?
The old one? Where like there's the dragonfly guy. I think
Yeah, is really good.
I think I've
Yeah.
seen this season.
Yeah, Dragonfly one.
Yeah, I remember the one.
I gotta run. Have fun everyone CYA.
Berk, I'm
We
about
should
to
see
call
that
you.
movie in movie night please. So funny.
Yeah, we can do that.
CYA Burke.
I'm gonna end the stream, guys. I'm a bit distracted today. I couldn't really focus.
How about my emote?
I did it. Yeah, I finished it. Just we uploaded it and everything. You weren't here. Where is this thing?
Justina fake fan. Sarp, how can I change the clipping of the camera?
Brain, wake up. Here, here, here. And then I make a file. It's called 09 July 2024. Justina, come, let me show you the emote. And I forgot to put that emote into Twitch actually, which I'm gonna do right now. And then someone asked something.
About to send in a clip before you end.
How can I change the clipping of the camera? There's a clipping plane inside.
Let them come.
I don't have a mic.
Hey lil bro,
right now.
when animating a Spider-Man movie or any movie, is the camera and environment already set up?
In visual effects movies, yeah. Everything comes in setup. The camera in some companies is left to the animator. Some companies layout do it. If it's a full CG shot, it's expected for the animator to be able to adjust it if needed. And sometimes the camera would be such a huge part of the animation that the layout camera would definitely not be used. Like for this shot, where is it? Fuck. Olita. Like for this shot, the camera is actually moving in the 3D environment while all of this is happening, and any change that I make to the characters like timing and spacing makes it so the camera has to completely change. So I had to animate and quite frankly reanimate this camera I don't know how many times, but yeah.
Nice shot.
It's one of my first shots. And I thought like it's gonna be all of that from now on. That was not the case. I had so much fun doing that shot. To be honest, doing that shot was hell. But to me at that time it was just amazing and I loved it. Because it was
Thanks
like
for
I
the
was
answer,
learning so
Sarpi.
much. No problem, Zim. What was I doing? I was adding Justina's emote to the Twitch. What was the viewer
Zimi.
rewards? Wait, why do we have a... We added the Zintor one. Which one do you guys want it to go?
Added you in something.
Do you want Stray Smirk or Charizard? Which one do you want it go?
Karis Arp by. Chari. Chari. 24-hour stream.
24-hour stream would be amazing. If you can find 24 hours for me to stream in, I'm in. Let's do it. Too many frames. We counted the frames.
On weekend. BRB.
400 exactly. Oh, I guess that's to be 2 less frames.
Maybe you exported another frames.
No, I did exactly 60, but started from 400, so technically it was 61. That was the little issue we had. bad that I am now fixing technically live, but you guys can't see it. But remember, you can always feel it. Did you feel it? Because I just did it.
I miss the 1 a.m. streams.
Yeah. I miss that too. Ugh, I wish I just had time.
I miss Game Jam streams.
Yeah,
Quit your
me
job
too.
again.
That's actually quite a beneficial thing to do, to switch jobs every month.
Yay, good idea.
Because then you get the holidays, you know? You work for a month and you get the holidays allocated for your time of work. And when you leave in between jobs, that's technically the payment you got from the holidays.
Try join in Sony Animation. There's nowhere to
I would
switch
have to
after
move to
ILM.
Vancouver. Yeah, there isn't anywhere better to go.
Yep, it's all the same.
In London.
Well, we are going to Vancouver.
You'll be jumping to one trash fire to the next one.
I'm
What?
pretty sure Sony's getting offices in London
jumping
soon.
from one fire to the next one.
No way.
Insane.
Sony
You still at ILM, right?
offices in London. Yes, I am. Sorry, Jamal, what did you say? I couldn't hear.
He's like, there's a Sony in London?
I don't think so.
Oh, I'm like, huh?
I couldn't hear what you said before, Jamal. The chat was talking.
Oh, it's alright. Don't worry about it.
What did you say?
Now I can't remember.
Okay.
Had a brain for it.
Yeah, I never heard anything about that, Zentor. Why do you need me to wait for you, Zim? What am I waiting? By the way, Diego, did I do this Justina thing right? I'm lost. It's because there's all these owned
Let me
modes.
see.
Unlisted.
I think Zeem's talking about him joining ILM.
Ah, I see. Alright, sounds good. I can't. Oh, okay, Diego did it.
Yes. Here is.
That's a cool emote.
Justy.
It's just
Gotta
me.
go for lunch with Saab.
I usually just eat in the office.
Here is. Pen is.
Alright guys, thank you for joining. I'm gonna end the stream now. We did a Justina emote.
Who do
We
you get
did
the
a-
train to work with? Anyone we know? Pen is.
I go with Oli, you know, the guy I wrote second time with.
Be my mentor.
We were talking about that. Yeah, so Jay, if you can open a thing and like whoever's interested in, I don't know how to do this in like an organized way, but it would be great to have like something of like where people are interested to join would write, and then we just make a discussion
there.
page for now. Where did you do it? Code second time, sub animation course. Animation submission. Oh, what are these? The fuck is this? Make the first person. Okay.
The second one. Working on the other one. Damn, my internet is dying so hard.
Alright, I'm gonna go, guys. Oh wait, I didn't show you the clipping plane thing. If you're still wondering about the clipping plane thing, if you select a camera and open the options, you see that there's near clip plane and far clip plane here.
JK56XD time to VC and not procrastinate. You down?
If you like this, you can change the far clipping plane and near clipping plane.
YOURE doing a course. YESSSSS.
We're talking about it, Zim. If you guys are interested in it, so like I fucked up the far clipping plane so much that this hand is looking weird now, and I can set it back to what it was. I think it was like this. See? Anyway, this is where you set that stuff up, and don't ask me what they do. I just add in like random values, but I add like a lot of values, and it usually seems to make it work. All right. Take care, guys. Write in
okay, no problem.
Write in that group if you guys are
just want moral support
in joining the thingy.
You gotta do it. Bye bye, guys. Right. CYA. Thanks, SARPP.
Bye, guys. Bye, everyone.
Take care, dude. Bye bye.
See you guys Thursday.